2.
What's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Mother Loving Geek Nation? Welcome back.
Yeah.
To one of the longest running pop culture podcasts of all time.
Look it up.
Cult Pop Podcast Live, episode 153. If you're new here, I am madly in love with you, and I'm going to think about you as I go to sleep tonight.
We want them to stay.
Oh, sorry. If you're new here, I'm not going to do that at all. This is a place where we celebrate the things that we love, including movies, comics, TV, 80s nostalgia, teenagers that look 40, running up that hill, and all the other things that scratch your dirty, nerdy itchies. From the upside down all the way to the right side up and the in-betweensies, tonight we're broadcasting to you live from YUNKJUNK HQ.
YUNKJUNK.
There it is. A rad-ass podcast production space here in the Maniyunk. What's up to our... I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex. Listen, if it's on the teleprompter, I'm going to read it.
It was so good, he wanted to do it again.
Located
Whale's vagina.
San Diego.
I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex. It's a rad comic shop located at 4327
It's really
Main
rad.
Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. We sell you things. You love those things. Also, there's friendship and family. It's much like Fast and Furious.
When you talk about the pillar of community that is your shop,
yeah,
you start to go a little down. I just need you to bring it up.
Well,
Bring it up.
I don't want to.
Bring it up.
I don't want
It's
to
why
brag.
we're all here.
Bring it up.
I don't want to brag, but
Well, I mean,
it's
hold on.
literally the best
You're
place
not-
you've ever been or not been to.
It's true. It's actually, I'm not even joking. It's part of the reason why I chose to move to Maniyunk. I was exploring the neighborhood and I was like, there's a comic book shop down the road. I'm
in.
here.
Yeah. With me tonight is the usual cast of miscreants. Alice from Inside the Morgue.
That's me. They let me out today.
And Noel of A Physical Space.
Hello.
A virtual celebration of physical
Rah, rah, rah,
media.
rah, rah, rah.
Hola, everyone. We also want to draw your attention to the booth boy, producer Chris. I have 2 questions for you, Chris. Are you ready? All right.
Relax.
Chris.
Relax, Chris.
I'm going to need a little bit more from you, Chris. Are you ready? Okay, thank you.
Nailed it.
If anyone that's
Nailed
watching
it.
or listening wants to know more about YUNKJUNK HQ, the space and services, where can they inquire? Me neither. I'm just reading the teleprompter.
It's a YUNKJUNK.
Oh.
That's totally
He's
fair.
in the chat. Ask Vicious Marshmallow.
Hey, Carl's great to see you, man.
Oh, Carl's. Hey, everyone. It's great to see
Hey,
you. We don't see you, but it's
Carl-
great to read your words.
Quick reminder, Carl, we have the rest of the year kind of mapped out, but at the beginning of the year, we're going to do some like Carl classics.
Yes.
And we'll just do like the Carl suggestions.
I need to watch Thursday
Carl's
one of
Corner?
your places because I don't
sure.
have a Blu-ray player.
Carl's Corner, Carl's Classics.
Carl's Classics Corner.
Carl's Classics Corner.
I love it.
Second
Carl's
question
Classic
for Chris. Would you rather fight 1 9-foot-tall Demogorgon or 9 1-foot-tall Demogorgons? I mean, that seems pretty easy. I think I want to. I mean, it's not my question. You go ahead, Chris. Take it away. 9 small
Nine
things.
smaller things. I think you're fucked regardless.
I think I could take on 9 1-foot-tall Demogorgons.
You couldn't take on 9 1-foot-tall rabid puppies.
Well,
Why are
they're
the puppies
rabid. Why are they rabid?
Because they have to
That's
be.
so
They have to be.
sad.
They have to be scary.
They have to be
They have to,
scary.
sorry.
Yeah.
If they want to attack.
Oh.
God.
Oh, what
I'm
happened?
breaking Everything.
I dropped junk.
I dropped it.
Oh.
I'd rather fight 1 9-foot-tall one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just gotta. I feel like I'm short enough where I can like
Get in there?
Get in there.
Would you wine mom it?
I would wine mom it.
Just
I'd
go.
wine mom it.
Just go for the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
That's always my tactic.
That's wine momming?
Yeah. Wine momming is
Wine
going for the
momming.
crotch.
So
I
I
don't
just
think they have
need 2
genitalia.
bottles of wine. I actually, well, that's spoiler territory. We'll get into
Yeah,
it
we'll
later.
get
I don't think they have genitalia. How does a Demogorgon procreate and or split?
I don't know. We don't advise. How is it looking in the shower for people?
Well, it doesn't look. It's like antennae,
Mm-hmm.
sonar,
So,
sound.
It's just a cuddle puddle.
Jazz hands?
Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, 9 foot tall. One of them.
That was a teaser to tonight. Alice, you want to take it away?
Yeah, tonight we're returning to Hawkins, Indiana for the first time. For the first of the 3 last times,
Yeah.
Yes.
we're reviewing Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1.
If
There's
that
gonna
didn't
be
make
Volume
sense
2
to
and
you,
a Volume 3.
it's correct. It's the first of the last 3 times we're revisiting Hawkins.
Not for me. I'm going to rewatch it because I've already rewatched this season a bunch of times.
Yeah, but it's the last first.
Yeah. Oh, it is the last.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
It's still appropriate. It's the last first. It's not the last time you will ever see Hawkins. It's the last first time for the last time you'll see Hawkins.
It's true. Damn. Now I'm sad. But before we do that, we're going to talk about stuff that we've been enjoying this past week, some bits and bobs, and all the good stuff.
Oh, also remember, if you're here live, much like our friends in the chat already, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you're not here live, do it anyway, because it's the internet, it's forever, and we will still respond.
Nice review. Call us pretty.
Actually, you know what?
Do you
Just
like
engage.
my hair?
No, fuck.
I do.
Stop it. Just engage. Say mean things. Who cares?
Oh, that's right.
Just get in there. Who cares?
Yeah.
Rage
It's fine.
bait.
Rage bait.
Do you
Rage
hate
bait.
my hair? Tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it.
You look like a liberal cuck.
I am.
That's the cuck chair. You don't know.
So like I was saying,
I wrote it on the bottom of the
we do love a little back and forth.
Yeah. And in and out.
But if you didn't want to do that either way, we also invite your emails. Be sure to email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com, where we'll address your questions on the show. And I believe we have an email.
We got letters.
Oh, we got letters.
Oh, we got lots and lots and lots and lots of letters. This one is from Christopher St. Saucy Goodnight. It is
dat?
titled A Flaw in an Otherwise Perfect Movie. I will read it to you now.
Slowly. In his voice.
I don't know what he sounds like.
Well, what do you think he sounds like?
I'm not going to do that. So I was rewatching Ocean's 11 the other night, and I was reminded once again. I feel like he does that a lot. Once again.
Well, actually.
Of the flaw in an otherwise perfect film. There's not 11 of them. At best, there is 12, possibly 13. He's talking about Ocean's 11 because there's a number 11, which means 11 fiends
Oh my
for
God.
the caper.
There's a number 11 in Stranger Things, too.
Oh my God. You have Danny. Now, if you consider the title, it's his team. So at most, there would be 11 other people. Except in the movie, he asked Brad Pitt if he thinks they need one more after counting himself in the 10. Then they add Linus, and that makes 11. Except they also use the stripper who steals the card from the security guard, making her number 12. And then there is Bruiser, who fakes beating Danny up during the heist. That's 13. So even if you don't count Danny, you still have 12. 12 and 13, the films, Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 13, have a similar problem with the numbers, but I don't have them memorized.
When can I
Noel
jump in?
needs to jump in. Go.
Wait, wrong. Wrong.
Done.
Yeah, wrong. The stripper and Bruiser are not parts of the titular Ocean's 11 team because they do not get a full cut of the winnings of the heist. They are hired help for specific reasons. It's just like tipping somebody to just like, hey, make sure that this door's open when I come out. They are not a part of the official 11 team.
Okay.
Linus is number 11, and then it cuts off there. Also, Danny is included in the 10 when he's talking to Rusty about it. Thank you.
May I continue?
Sure.
Fine. But I also rewatched Ocean's 8 last night.
Never seen it.
And it has the same issue. Bullock, Blanchett, Bonham Carter, Kaling, Rihanna, Aquafina, and Paulson. That's 7. They say that Hathaway makes the 8th person on the team, but what about Yen, who carries over from the original 3? He plays a big part in the heist, and then you have Rihanna's character's sister. Do these people not know how to count?
Maybe.
Okay, so that's the end of that bit of the. Do you have something to say about that?
Well, it's the same exact thing. He's counting anyone that is associated whatsoever.
Right,
with it,
anyone who
and
even,
not
like,
actual members of the
for
team.
referrally help.
Yeah, it's like if I assist a server with their trade, does that mean I get a cut that night? No, we just get a thank you and maybe some extra fries.
Terry says bad letter. It's a great letter.
It's a great letter. It's the letter.
It's a great letter because he continues, what's a flaw in an otherwise perfect movie that you have noticed? Chris St. Saucy, just under the wire, good night. P.S. I bet JD didn't read the subject line of the email. I did.
Did you
Wind
read
it back.
Did you read it? You read it out loud?
I usually
I
don't.
read it out loud.
I missed it.
I usually don't. Just so you know, I usually copy and paste the letters into the notes, and I usually do forget the title.
The subject. So it's not JD.
Yeah, it's me. And now I'm gonna do it forever.
So the
Perfect
question posited to us. What's a flaw in an otherwise perfect movie that you have noticed? I came up with one for Alice's favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite movie?
Do you guys know my favorite? Do you know what my favorite movie is?
Carrie.
It's Scream.
Scream.
Oh,
Carrie's up there though.
Creep Show 2.
The Creep Show 2 is yours. But do you want to go
It's a dirty
first
lie.
for yours? For
Well,
Scream?
I figured she was going to go straight to Scream, and I have had something that's been
No,
bothering
he didn't.
me.
First, he said Twilight.
Oh, that's true. I did say Twilight first. You're right. I apologize.
But we all stopped and was like, that's not a perfect
Yeah.
movie.
It's not. It's not. And I never
never-
claimed it was.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why
Yeah.
he's wrong and you're
So then
fine.
we moved on to Scream, and I have had a bugaboo about Scream since watching it, which there are a series of attacks, murders, what have you, throughout the film, and then there is a revelation as to who was involved. I don't want to spoil it. Go see the movie. But there is a
25,
sequence
30 years ago.
in that first Scream where an attack happens that doesn't seem like either of the revealed killers could have possibly been involved.
There's more than one killer.
Oh, damn it. Spoiler alert. That's
Boom.
it. Cut the feed. Cut the feed. So yeah,
His face just comes from like behind
Just-
you just to take you out really quick.
there is a
I'm the other one.
the sequence in the bathroom where Sydney just comes from her silly run from Billy. She runs
Sorry,
away.
my traumatized existence.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good. And she winds up going to the bathroom to be sad, and then all of a
Where
sudden,
I like to be sad too.
there she hears sounds, and then we, the audience, see Boots stepping down from standing on top of the toilet, and that it's a great shot.
It's a great shot, and then the gown.
the gown comes down after the boots. Great shot.
Yeah.
And then this person attacks Sydney. Sydney runs out of the bathroom, escapes fine. Who was that and how? And also, how did they know she would be in there? when
Right.
It was an impromptu, I'm silly running away from Billy because he just upset me.
Did they have a knife?
Yes. I'm pretty sure. Because I was wondering that too, because this is also right after the kids ran through with their prank.
Yeah, there's the whole idea.
And
like,
the two kids
they
running through with their
established
prank.
that there's a bunch of prankers and the
Yes.
costumes are sold out.
Yes. I'm pretty sure this person had a knife. And because she had to like slide under the sink to get past him.
Great. Again, great scene.
And all right, I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to spoil it.
What?
Fine.
So she had
Fine.
just-
Cut the feed. It's okay.
She had just been talking to Stu and Tatum. And then she goes to talk to
Billy.
Billy.
Are they still? Are Stu and Tatum still in the shot?
No, but then she goes like, you don't see, there's that one entrance to the bathroom and you don't see, and the killer was already in the bathroom because she goes in the bathroom and then the other two girls come in right after her and she hides in the stall. And then they're talking
I love
shit about
those
her.
two actresses, by the way.
Talking shit about her and Ricky Lake. And then they leave and she comes back out. And then the killer's already in the stall.
Yeah, he's been here this whole time.
The ghost face. But I thought the same thing. I was like, I used to think it was Stu right after.
But how would he even know to
How would
go
he even
in
get
there
in?
and hide?
But also I thought maybe it could be a prankster.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It could be a prankster.
I think he has a knife.
Who's just like, it would be funny to just hang out in here until someone's alone and then pretend to.
And he's like, oh God, it's Sydney.
But yeah, like, whoops. But he's really going for it,
yeah.
right? Like he's attacking her.
Yeah. I know there's a garbage can that gets knocked over. I'm fairly certain he has a knife.
Like I know that the.
And the other two
Fonz-
kids were running around like idiots, like,
Yeah, I know the Fonz scene where the principal
cuts
gets
the
murdered
mask.
is God, he's so good in that scene too.
Love him.
But that scene was added because they needed to pad the runtime and have another attack. They're just like, we need to make more bodies. Was the
Principal
bathroom
memory.
scene also part of that? Maybe
Maybe.
like reshoots of like we'll just add in another attack.
I don't know enough about it, but yeah, I would love to know. But yeah,
you
that
don't
was
know
good.
enough about it. You
I don't know enough about that.
Scream?
Apparently not, which
Apparently
is why
you
I
can
love
like something in a
is
chill way.
why I love Scream, because you can
So,
never know enough about it.
AI says.
Oh no.
Gross.
Well, I mean, it's the AI overview of
I
the
gotcha.
top 5. It's
Vicious marshmallows.
Wes Craven's
Vicious marshmallows in the comments being like, "Oh yeah, well now Wes Craven is dead."
so the overview aggregate is
Yes.
telling us that
Yeah.
most fans believe it's a prankster, possibly one of the students the principal had expelled earlier that day, who happened to be in the right place at the right time. So they were there,
Yeah.
and then Sydney's there. Haha.
Yeah.
However, others suggest it was a way to build paranoia, and it could have been a psychological mind game by Billy or Stu, because technically Stu was not in the shot prior to, or even a hint at future killer Roman Bridger.
Is this Or is this like an Ocean's 11 problem where they just gave him some money to put on the costume? He's not actually involved in it.
That's right.
Sure. I mean, you can headcanon it. I actually don't know if that. It doesn't ruin the movie for me though.
It doesn't ruin the movie.
No, it doesn't.
Because-
ruin
But it's a
it.
flaw.
I still love it, but
It's something-
it's something that has stuck in the back of my craw.
My flaw for also
Popcorn
Scream.
kernel back there, and you can't get it. You know?
Yeah. For the Scream franchise as a whole, which I love. Whenever there is, particularly Sydney, because Sydney always survives. And the instance I'm thinking of is Scream
So
4.
far.
So far. Yeah, what if in Scream 7 we found out that the killer in that one is the guy from the bathroom?
That's nice. You know what? I'll take
killer-
it back.
The killer is always, I'll call it now for 7. The killer is always one of the new high school friends. It's one of the new high school friends. It has
I
to
think
be
it's
one of the
Stu
new high school
Macher,
friends.
and in this essay I will. No, I'm just kidding. I have so many theories. I just want
Chris, the prepared PowerPoint.
Matt. Okay, wait. Now I'm gonna sidetrack again. I will be seeing Five Nights at Freddy 2, specifically because Skeet Ulrich posted pictures of him and Matthew Lillard together at the premiere, and there's one picture where they're like the whole cast is together, but Matthew Lillard is holding back to hold Skeet Ulrich's hand, and I'm like, I need to see this movie now.
It's adorable.
I'm gonna see it. Anyway, my
wait,
flaw was Scream.
Is the
Just let her.
no. Is the premiere a part of the movie or just the vibes of the premiere? Do they even interact on screen? Do we know?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know. But I know as soon as it was announced that Skeet Ulrich was going to be in Five Nights at Freddy 2, I texted somebody immediately and I was like, I'm going to see this movie. I'm in. I don't care. And then Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich in the same movie, I'm going to go. But yeah, then the photo of them holding hands at the premiere, I'm like, I'm in. I'm going to love it.
Sorry.
Anyway.
The next thing.
Next thing. So I'm thinking particularly of Scream 4. Again, spoiler. Sydney is at Olivia's house after she gets killed. And she's fighting off the ghost face. She kicks the ghost face like straight in the nose and he falls down the stairs.
Yeah.
Jill is already accounted for because Jill was just slashed by this ghost face that she kicks down the stairs. We then see like 2 scenes later, Charlie. His face is fine. So my thing with the Scream movies is the flaw is no matter how beaten up Ghostface gets,
Which is pretty beaten up.
they get pretty beaten up.
They are cartoonishly.
You never see the injuries later on. Like
Right.
Charlie should have at least had a broken nose
Yeah.
when you see him in the next scene. But like that would have given it away that he's the killer. So I get it, but like don't have him get kicked in the face then.
Yeah.
You know why those don't usually bug me? And the most egregious one is in part 5 that you guys aren't talking about. But those usually don't bug me because they don't matter until the very end of the movie and I'm thinking about it later.
That's what bothers me. It bothers me on the rewatch.
On a
Yeah, I was
rewatch,
going to say
yeah.
like it,
Which I rewatched Scream a lot.
because I was just like it doesn't bother me in the movie and then if I think about it later I'll be like, "Oh yeah." But
Yeah.
there's some cheats they have to make in order for it to kind of work.
Yeah.
And that's one of them with the but for me
I
it
have
was in
another
part 5 with Mikey Madison fucking deadlifting.
That's what I was just going to say. Doing.
Dude.
Deadlifting Dewey with 2 knives.
Nope.
Because it had to be her.
Right.
But you can't be like, oh, well, this 5'6" person and this 6'2"
Yeah.
person have to be the same. You just can't.
That's
You
that's
can't
the one,
show that.
That's
So
the one
it's
big
just-
flaw
it's-
for Scream
And-
5 for me.
And it's not even like they confirmed
5
later that she's the one who did it.
Yeah.
she has
Because
to
Gail says it like, you killed my best friend. Yeah.
be. Well, I mean, also too,
If they-
just
if they just
absolutely has
killed
to
him
be
some other
because
way.
he is like what's his nuts? Ricky
Yeah,
is already
Richie, yeah.
in the scene. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this is now a Scream podcast.
I think that I don't know. I think those are like necessary flaws because you are manipulating that you have to trick the audience. You can't not trick the audience
Right.
where the whole thing falls apart. Those are like baked in flaws. They're kind of gimmicky. It's
right.
true. But, I don't have any because if something bothers me that much, I don't like the movie anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
he's
a
not
perfect
saying
movie to you
he
anymore.
doesn't say bothers you that much. He's just a flaw in a perfect movie, in an otherwise perfect movie, like something you love, but you're like, but that happened. If only they took a little bit more time with this thing.
So I would just be like, well, also too, I don't have those thoughts. It wouldn't be an if only. It's just like didn't bother me because not an.
'Cause
It
you're a
only could
Capricorn.
have.
Well, okay, but
You know,
is there anything you can think of that's like didn't bother me, but it's a flaw?
I mean, there was 2 that would just happen there.
Okay.
It didn't bother me because I know that the movie completely falls apart in every single way, shape, and form unless they try and trick you in the moment.
Yeah.
They have to trick you in the moment.
Right.
So it's kind of a forgivable sin. It's like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
Clearly, I forgive
yeah.
it because it's still my favorite franchise.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Chris, great question, bud.
Yeah,
Thank you
that
so
was
much
really
for the
good.
Email. Thank
This
you
was
for the
fun
question.
to talk about.
We really enjoyed that. Thank you so much.
While we're talking about what's popping, I brought some gross ass pop.
Stop ruining YUNKJUNK.
Just,
Nope.
It's gone forever.
Sunny Pops.
So Sunny Pop. I went to the.
I'm gonna stop drinking beer so I can taste.
Very very quick. Yeah, you got to cleanse your
I
palate.
cleanse
for
my
this
palate
shit.
now.
Went to the
Get your nose all in there before I put my hand in.
early opened. What is it called? The kids.
Get
The thing with the Christmas Town festival in the city.
What?
The
The
fucking
I know what you're talking
Village, Christmas Village. Don't
Christmas
try
Village.
it yet.
I'm not. I just had my hand.
Stop it.
Please, my wets.
My wets.
You could. I picked this up because it sounded the worst.
Thank you
It's
for
called-
thinking of that.
It's called the mistletoe mix.
This sounds terrible.
Hold on.
I'm gonna feed it to JD and Alex.
Yeah.
And you're so right because I will eat
Yeah.
it on air.
Yeah. Okay, so it's called the mistletoe mix. You'd think that it's all the same flavor, just different colors. No. Each color is a
No,
different flavor.
do the flavors not even go together?
And you'd think that they would complement each other. Maybe they
no.
don't.
So this one's Grinch flavored, I bet.
Grinch, yeah, it's Grinch. It's
How do you
wet
know
Grinch,
what the Grinch tastes
wet
like?
Grinch hair.
Harry's belly button.
How do you know what that tastes like?
They're all Jim Carrey themed.
Ew.
Go to
Alright,
town.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you wanna
assume.
guess?
I'm gonna assume this is eggnog.
Try it.
I'm only gonna assume that because JD said it, and that sounds correct.
Nope.
It's not. What is it?
Vanilla.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fine. That's boring.
I should have made it eggnog.
I'm sorry. I'll go back.
I mean, it's good.
Okay.
All right, that's all the white ones. Red. What do you got? What do you think?
I can't even.
I can't even with
It's
this
got to be a
shit.
cranberry or something.
I can't smell it. There's no smell.
What is it?
It's just cherry.
I was gonna guess cherry, but that's
Vanilla and cherry go well together, right?
I mean, no. In a milkshake.
Yeah, like vanilla ice cream with cherries in it.
In a milkshake.
green.
I don't smell anything.
What do you got?
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
Oh, this is fun. I like this. What is this? This is something. What is it? Oh, wait. Shut up.
I'm shutting up.
The
There's dead
frick
air.
is this? What is that?
Sour apple.
It is sour apple.
That's bad.
Oh, I like it.
That shouldn't be here.
The theme
Give
of
it to
all
me.
the theme of all of
Sour
it.
I don't
apple
like
flavored
it.
things.
You know what
That's
the theme?
for once I don't like the weird thing.
You know
I
what the
usually
theme
like
of all of this is? None of them are Christmas flavors.
I know. That's why I was trying to go Christmas with it, and it was wrong. every
Mistletoe
time.
mix are not a fucking thing that has to do with the holiday at all.
Pink Apocalypse, I quite like it actually. Pink Apocalypse says, I noticed the same thing about Scream when I saw it. It bugged me and contributed toward my this is style and gimmick with no real substance at the time.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got substance, but the style and the gimmick of
Or the
that
cherry.
type of movie
Cherry one.
absolutely was the forward flavor of that whole like genre of films, and then everything that was copied afterwards.
Oh, Vicious Marshmallows in the chat saying Lord of the Ring, otherwise perfect movie, has 0 full frontal nudity.
Oh.
Hobbit nudity, therefore it's a failure. There's none.
Hobbits always had pants, man. There's no Hobbit truther with their clothing. They always had pants. Now, did you
quite
just?
good.
I mean, did you get the wrong Lord of the Rings movie?
Maybe you're watching the wrong one.
Yeah, maybe you should go back.
Lord of the Sea Rings.
But now that we've got popcorn,
Yeah.
this is a perfect opportunity for me to
Oh, for
ask
what's
my
poppin'?
friends. Oh my God!
Oh, I stepped on you. I'm sorry.
Keep eating.
I'm going to keep
Eating.
eating.
Here, any more popcorn?
Give me this. You don't deserve this. No, fuck off.
I'm so mad none of these are Christmas flavored.
Is your open your mouth? I think it's red.
Ew, oh,
That's
no.
great.
Oh, God.
How many beers between the two of you?
What?
How many beers?
I had
Actually,
one.
Let me try it.
This is my second year.
Actually, I had a cider at dinner. Sushan and I went and got what is this? Oh,
This is gonna be
Sushan
my
and I
thing.
got wings.
Happening tonight.
I'll go first. Fuck it. All right.
Whose is this?
That's mine.
Oh,
Do you want one?
It's very nutmeggy. No, it'll probably give me tummies.
Okay. No tummies.
Yeah, I don't want tummies
we also
tonight.
have Christmas
As we
ale.
eat this.
Yeah, that's. What do you think I'm not eating right now? I
Great
don't want
Lakes
tummies.
Brewing Company Ale with spices and honey. This is the Christmas ale.
Brought to you from Acme.
They in no way endorse this show.
They should though.
I want to talk about what's popping for me this week. So
I didn't even ask.
I don't care.
Oh.
Hey Noel, what's popping? Well, thanks for asking, Noel. You go ahead and keep eating.
Okay.
Try the green
JD.
one again.
The what?
I'm JD. You said thanks for asking Noel.
Because he
No,
asked
because I asked
himself.
myself. I'm carrying a bit.
Oh, I don't understand bits.
I got it.
I don't believe in bits. I only believe in my personal Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but not bits. Go.
I mean,
I love a bit.
Some religion is a bit. Anyway,
I hate this green apple. Why did I just eat 3 more of them?
Give it to me.
yeah, there's something about them. You know what? This is the Stockholm syndrome of popcorn candies. The more you eat them, the more you're like, I think these are pretty good.
Fun story.
But if you
is
just tried one,
I usually hate sweet popcorn. But
Nothing
I'm like,
says good podcasting like
Crunching
eating
on the-
popcorn.
hey, no, what's
so
poppin'?
I have been in a kick. If you visit a physical space, a physical media space on Instagram, physical_media_space, as well as my blog, I've been on a kick of these Hong Kong cinema classics. So this past week, I acquired The Killer, John Woo's The Killer from 1989. It's brilliant, but
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, this is your second, right?
This is the third one.
Third one you got.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it's in order of release, Killer, Hard Boiled, and then A Better Tomorrow. In order of the videos when they were coming, like actual release dates in the 80s and 90s. That order, release date of them coming to DVD. Me,
To you, to your home.
Killer is the third. I had never seen it. I'd only known about it. It's about an assassin with a heart of gold and a cop who wants to stop him, and they have a bromance over guns. It's a thing.
Romance over guns.
It's basically John Woo's genre. But while I was watching the movie, I wanted to. There's one shot in particular. It was the one that was just on the screen in a hospital, and I found myself pausing the movie a lot.
Oh.
Because there was just something that was really cool. I paused it and I just wanted to look at it. This was one of the scenes, and I had just a rush of undergrad film class remembers hit my face.
Yeah.
You know, like, why is this dynamic? What does this mean? This is cool as shit. And I just immediately remembered the rule of thirds. Is
No.
anybody aware of what?
What's the rule of thirds?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So for anybody that doesn't know, the rule of thirds is taking taking a frame, and then what's my shot look like, Chris? Tell me where the edges are. Oh, it's full screen? Yeah. What? Okay. So this is the entire frame. The rule of thirds is let's cut it in 3 in the middle, and then 3 in half. So there's 9 blocks on the screen.
Like a 9-panel grid.
9-panel
Watchmen.
grid. It's supposed to kind of mimic how you naturally see. You have a focal point in the middle, and dynamic things will be happening in these other ranges. And through science and learning and happiness, they learned that the most interesting or dynamic things happen on the lines of this 9 grid.
Wow.
So when you're watching a movie and you could pause it, you could literally break it down almost like math as to where the dynamic action is happening and where the focal points should be. So we're looking at this frame. I don't know if you have it back on there. Apply the rule of thirds to this. Break that screen into 9 grids, down the middle and across. Give me half. Okay, cool. So on each side, side third, we've got 2 people holding guns against each other. The assassin on the right, the cop on the left. The assassin has a gun to the cop's partner's head, and in the middle, the bottom third, are focal points on that. Basically, they're framed on these lines: the doctor's operating and the child being saved. The assassin, this little girl gets hit, and he drives her to the hospital, and he's trying to make them wait before they capture him so they can work on this little girl. So it's like this whole heart of gold thing.
Yeah.
But you're looking at this frame, and it's almost like math. He broke apart every single piece of it to keep your focal points exactly where they're supposed to be for optimal tension without even
That's awesome.
intending. That's so
awesome.
fucking cool. And then the second shot that I found was okay, this is obviously a case for it, and it's busy, and it's every frame. Now, just one open shot using negative space, he frames or main character across the middle line of that. Instead of, you'd think it should be in the middle because that's what I'm focusing on.
Right.
But he's in motion and he's dynamic, so he's to the right across a line in the rule of third, as opposed to just being coming at you. To make it feel more cinematic and just more like in action walking through. This shit's awesome.
And also having him placed to the far right gives you the impression that even if it's a still frame, that he's walking towards the open space. So
Yes.
that's his direction point, right?
Yeah,
because you love all of this.
Comics like this too, right? Like each frame, each panel is meant to kind of move your eye in a direction based off of how the figures are placed in the frame to make your brain do the work of he's going that way.
Yeah.
They're going this way. It's happening here. And it's just it's really, really cool when you could see in practice how they apply a science to what is a pure art form. Yeah. I love that shit.
That's
And
awesome.
As I've been watching these old movies, I'm just like, oh my God.
Now,
I love this, and I'm gonna
Please.
talk about my job. Did you guys know I'm a coroner? I have a podcast with Jess called Inside the Morgue. So I got to go to a forensic photography training to get certified in forensic postmortem photography, and we actually have to focus on like doing rule of thirds in our photography. So I have like on my camera that I bring to scenes, and on my camera that I use in the morgue when I'm taking autopsy photos, we have it split on the screen in like threes like that, so that like, because these photos get shown to juries, like they get, and they need to be like,
They have to
draw your eye to the correct thing.
They have to tell a story.
They have to tell a story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so like, it's so funny that you're talking about rule of thirds that you know from like film, and I'm like, I think of rule of thirds and I'm thinking forensic photography, but it like translates the same way.
Yeah.
Like you just need to make sure the eyes and like the people are understanding it and focusing on the correct thing.
Yeah, and then like it's like a cool tool for framing a shot. Then let's throw in juxtaposing shots or with edits, and then let's throw in music, and then let's throw in Foley to make this like fucking orchestra of insanity. Yeah. And then earlier too, like the only other time that I really paused and recorded it, I sent it to you guys as like a video, just all practical stunts of like a car pulling up and two guys like in unison rolling like carnival
like
performers.
Foley.
Like it was awesome. This movie's awesome. The Killer, 1989. It's available on 4K now.
Now, Pink's in the chat saying, I can track Noel's purchase actions with the crime thrillers and boutique labels. I am super intrigued, but too besieged with catching up on other genres to be able to do a blind buy right now. Now, my question to you for Pink, which of these three John Woo movies is the one, if you were going to do a bind buy, or if I was going to do a bind buy, which of these would you grab? Would you tell us to get? A bind buy.
I know, I wasn't going to say
I
anything.
caught it too, but I was just moving past it like a profesh.
I was going to make fun of him after.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I haven't watched, the A Better Tomorrow trilogy comes with all three movies. I've not watched 2 and 3 yet.
And they are a thematic trilogy, like the Cornetto trilogy. They're not actually a trilogy of the same character.
No, the same characters.
Is it the same characters?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure the same main character, and the third one is like I think the third one is a prequel.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
But it's the same.
My bad.
No, it's cool. We're done together. But you know what? I don't know. I haven't watched 2 and 3 yet.
Okay.
Fuck. I think Hard Boiled is more fun, but The Killer is more like almost like mathematically put together. Like it's more structurally sound. And also too, like I remember reading a bunch of articles about how like, you know, John Woo always wanted to make a musical, and he's almost like Guillermo del Toro in that way, where he's huge on romanticism and romance, and
you can
all of
tell.
John Woo's movies, people fall in love immediately. And so like the plot of The Killer is that the assassin with a heart of gold accidentally blinds a singer. You've seen it, right? Yeah, accidentally blinds a singer, and then he just does everything he can to make it right and buy her new corneas and falls in love with her. Like people fall in love in a heartbeat, and there's always like central bromances. And all of the action,
bromance.
it's
why I'm here.
it's always like two diametrically opposed professions or stances that find commonality with a common enemy. It's all opera. It's all soapy, and so The Killer is much more soapy. It's much more like why and then the guns. Hard Boiled is much more grittier and a little nastier.
Okay.
I think I enjoyed The Killer a little bit more just because of like that operatic nature. But then The Hard Boiled has a 2.5 minutes continuous shot of
in the hospital.
Yeah. So both.
Just get them both.
Yeah.
Hard boiled, but all of those tend to go out of print. Yeah, man. I have my finger on the trigger of the internet button to get some of these, and I just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Also, too, if you're considering the blind buy, Pink, if I guaranteed you that after this blind buy, you'd feel like you're seeing again for the first time, is it truly blind?
You know what, Pink? Hold on. I got your answer. Feel free to motherfucker. Feel free to bind
the blind.
Blinds by any of them. And if you don't like it, I will buy it off of you and you can just send it to me. How about that?
I'm sure she knows this too. In the boutique label space, there's a lot of manufacturing delays and stuff because of tariffs. Yeah. Most of the labels have eaten the cost of tariffs, but they can't produce as many as once. Yeah. So a lot of these will go out of print really, really fast with the promise of end of the year and next year there'll be more printings. Not like it's like everybody's thinking it's like we're trying to create
planned obsolescence.
Yeah, but it's not.
Scarcity.
It's really just they just don't have the space and money for it yet.
Grab one or all three, and if you don't like them, I will buy them off of you for a retail price.
They're great. Because
I kind of want them.
These movies have made me want to like explore the genre a lot more too. Yeah. So like I've got my eye on like 2 more that come out.
Hearing him talk about it makes me want to watch them.
Well, there's 2 more. There's 2 more. They're on my Christmas list. There are 2 more that are coming out in January. Once a Thief and Bullet in the Head. And I can't wait.
That's a John Woo?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So hey, Alice, what was popping for you this week? Let's get this crack-a-lackin'.
I watched with my brother and my sister, The Mighty Nine on Prime, the animated series. My brother and my sister, Barbara and Brian, they are, switch that. Barbara is not my brother. She's my sister. Oh, do it. Oh, that was so close. Hey, nailed it.
Stay on target.
Sorry, you're distracting me.
So cool.
They are my best friends, and we are all nerds. They're distracting me so much. We're all nerds, but
we'll pick it up.
We were talking about it when we were all at our parents' place for the whole long weekend for Thanksgiving, and we were trying to figure out what we were all going to hang out and watch together. And we were joking about how we're all nerds, but like in the Venn diagram of nerd, we only have one central thing in common, and it's D&D. Like my sister and I like Hunger Games and like Percy Jackson and all like the YA novel stuff together. My brother doesn't know a lot about that. My brother and sister have anime in common. I don't know a ton about that. My brother and I have Star Wars and comic books in common. Sister doesn't know anything about that. But my brother introduced Barbara and I to D&D, and we have all become obsessed. And so we watched a lot of D&D and Dropout together. And then we also, my brother had already started watching it, but we started from the beginning, the Mighty Nine animated series, which is based on the Critical Role campaign. Mm-hmm. And I've tried to get into Critical Role, and I think I need to give it another shot. It was just a lot of. I tried to get into it when I first got into D&D, and it was just a lot.
It's
for
so
me.
much, and they're so long.
It was a lot for me, and my introduction to D&D was I played a campaign once, and then I watched Fantasy High on Dimension 20, which was a lot more. It was more palatable for me, I guess. I don't know. It was a little bit shorter, and like I love Brennan Lee Mulligan's DMing style. And I know Matt Mercer is also incredible. And there's been some crossover between Dimension 20 and Critical Role. So I need to give it another shot. But anyway, my brother's like, let's watch the Mighty Nine animated series because it's like a lot more digestible. It's not like a 2-hour long episode or even plus like longer than that.
4 or 5.
Yeah. And it was so good. It's so good. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Cashews.
I'm eating some popcorn.
I tried. I thought that, and it probably is. I'm sorry if this is going to sound negative because I really wanted to be a part of this club, and I don't know if I can. I tried watching the first episode of the new season that Bleem is dungeon mastering.
Bleem?
BLM. Brennan Lee Mulligan.
He prefers Bleem because
BLM is taken.
Oh,
yeah,
cute.
And it's also Lee, like Brendan Lee Mulligan.
Bleem. Yeah.
I watched 40 minutes of it and I fell asleep.
Cloudward Ho.
I can't.
I need to give it another shot. I've been
I'm
talking to my brother
I'm-
about it because I think out of the siblings, my brother's the only one who's like kept up with it. And he said it was a little slower to start with him too, but he later on it hooked him. And I know that's not your vibe. Have you watched any of the other Bleem one?
No, I don't have Dropout.
You know,
I don't know.
my brother
I
said I can share my password with friends if you want.
we'll connect later.
Okay.
No, I don't have. You know what? So did Sam Reich. Said you could share it with me. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, Dropout's amazing. I love Dropout.
yeah, it was. I like it. I feel like it's. I have friends that I've had my whole life that all play D&D together. I've tried playing with them. It doesn't click. And then now there's all these accessible on points and other media that are associated with that are. I try to do the real thing, and I think I'm broken.
So
I don't think you're
I'm
broken.
broken.
It just might not be your thing. I think. Did you start with Cloudward Ho? Is that like the first time you tried? Oh,
Because I watched all of the introductory videos of it and all the announcements. It was just like, this is going to be my end.
Yeah.
This is where it's going to
Steampunk.
invite me inside. Let's do it together. And then 40 minutes of talking about a funeral for all of these characters
Yeah.
that I have absolutely no idea who the fuck they are and what connection they have with each other. And I just was like, am I missing something? Am I dumb? Or
No.
like, what the hell's going on?
Fantasy High was a good jumping point for me in particular because, like I said, I was very new to D&D. I had only played like one campaign, and I made like a very half-assed character. Her name was Nymphadora. She was really cool.
Don't make fun of her.
She was great.
love her.
She was a hobgoblin fighter.
sounds great.
I named her after a Harry Potter character before I knew Harry Potter was awful. Well, J.K. Rowling was awful.
It's better.
But that one was a good jumping off point for me because one of the players in that campaign, Allie Beardsley, it is their first time playing D&D. So it seemed like, I don't know, I related to their character a lot because like they were like figuring it out. It was they were being introduced to all of this as well.
They were the audience surrogate.
Yep.
Yeah, and
You
they're
did
playing
it.
with a ton of experienced characters like Brian Murphy, Emily. Oh my God, Emily's so good. But yeah, so Fantasy High was a good starting point for me, and that's also like where Dimension 20 started. That was their first season.
And then isn't and like something about this gameplay for the new season of Critical Role, it's like 3 different tables and 3
Oh,
different
that I didn't know.
Yeah, it's what's the game? Somebody that actually plays the game.
Pink.
The gameplay style is like Legion or something like that. It's a word for 3 separate campaigns that are happening concurrently that happen in the same world and maybe kind of touch each other or not because there's like 15 people that are playing. So like, you know, here's all the bashers, here's all the hunter, like.
Oh shit! I
So
didn't realize that.
so not only is it complicated, it's exponentially more complicated than it usually is. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch another Hong Kong cinema class.
Nice.
there
Yeah.
you go.
Pink says, I've been playing D&D for 40 years. Literally.
I love that. I miss playing. I played in a few different campaigns after watching Fantasy High and playing in that one like starter campaign, and I loved it. I just don't have I gotta find time for it.
Can I open up to you guys and be real for a
Yeah.
second?
You never played?
Can I be honest with you?
No.
I'm going to be a little...
Lie.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I love D&D. It's great.
Do you not? Okay, wait. Have you never played D&D or do you just?
I have
not
played.
like-
I have tried to play D&D, and despite other people's protestations that I am 100% extrovert, I feel like I am a mix of introvert and extrovert and anxiousness. And I find D&D playing it anxiety-inducing. I feel like I should be doing voices, but I don't feel like I'm good at any particular voice enough to keep up with it for an entire campaign. Having to make split decisions at the drop of a hat, problem solving, all of these things cause me anxiety. So there was one time, Mike and Julia, we did one campaign. There are a couple that I love. They're wonderful. Mike and Julia are married. Mike was the dungeon master. Julia and I were the players. It was 3 of us. That's it. And we did one little session, one shot session where I guess we went up against an owl bear, and my decision was to make it love me and make it my best friend. And then his name was Tum Tum. And we love Tum Tum.
This sounds fantastic.
Why would you besmirch
An owl bear comes and attacks you.
Amazing.
Is that his?
So I love I love that session that I did because I was so relaxed with Mike and Julia, and I didn't feel any anxiety. But anytime I'm with a group of people like that to do that sort of thing, I get sweaty.
I was just gonna say it's a lot about with the group you're with, but also from my experience,
I feel like it's a lot like we were talking on the way here. We were talking about
karaoke.
Karaoke. That was me karaoke.
Karaoke.
Like a duck.
Yeah, it's a lot with the group that you're with. And from what I've experienced I've played D&D with people I have just met at like Fat Lady Brewing does nerd nights every Monday night. And I haven't been able to go a lot lately, but I loved going, or I played with my brother and sister and like a group of really close friends. And like D&D people, I was going to say nerds. They would probably love to be nerds.
It's fine.
They are some of the most welcoming group of people that I've met.
It's all me.
And from my experience, and like, I never do voices for my characters.
Yeah.
They're
I was
just me.
going to say, like, you have to.
That's more of like if you're a DM, you
have to just choose not to be extra, because it does attract a lot of extra people.
Yeah,
but it's not the vast majority, and you're just like, no, I'm good. This is what my character.
None of my characters have voices. A lot of them were just really strong and like to smash stuff, which is just I like to do that too.
Pink says, I have never once interacted with the online D&D community, including the superstar DMs. I've only done at the table real deal stuff. That came out judgy. I don't mean online stuff isn't real, but we tried the online session thing and it's just not even remotely the same.
I've done online and in person. The online session I did was the longest session that I did just because it was like towards the end of like COVID quarantine times, but still like in it. And we were all living in different areas at the time. And then like I've played at like in person at tables and stuff. But it is very different. I had a harder time focusing on the online format as opposed to like
I need to be we need to be here together. Yeah. Otherwise
I'm having like a memory of a moment. There is always a moment where you're new and everyone's just kind of like going through the spiel and learning their things, and then there's always one person who comes in hard and you don't know how to like.
It's the same with board games.
Who don't really know how to like react to that. Do you match them? Do you shrivel?
Right. Do you yes and?
Do you like, what's going on? Because it wasn't established with everyone else. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this and it's going to be great. And yeah, absolutely. Well, my character, like, whoa. Like that was you're up here, we're over here.
Yeah.
Can we bridge it, or can you invite us in?
Right.
That's been my experience.
Lube us up.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Oh.
No, they nope, raw, hard, fast.
Raw dogging. So I feel like if there are certain friends that I have that I would feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, all this to say the Mighty Nine animated series
Mighty Nine. Yeah.
Fantastic. Even if you're not into D&D, it's like, yeah, I know. I was talking about the Mighty Nine. I just ended up trailing off.
That's our fault.
That's our fault.
I literally kept going, too.
I forgot we were talking about the Mighty Nine.
Yes, and did you.
It's on Prime, 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's on Prime. The animation is gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Is it the same folks who did Vox Machina?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they're all Critical Role.
Yes, they're all
so
Critical Role,
Vox Machina, and Critical Role Mighty Nine, right?
Yes, and I haven't seen Vox Machina, and this takes place, I believe, 20 years after Vox Machina. But there were some like celeb voices that I was. Angelica Houston is in this.
Oh, what?
Alan Cummings is in this.
Oh,
he's in
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, there's like some celeb voices that I was like,
hey, wait a minute.
What?
Yeah.
It tastes like shit.
It tastes
you
bad.
still in the popcorn?
You brought us bad things.
No.
Actually, I don't mind the cherry one.
Vicious Marshmallow says all my D&D characters are horny goblins.
Do you do voices?
What does a horny goblin sound like?
That's what I'm asking.
Vicious
Oh
Marshmallow.
my.
Go on.
Mighty Nine, fantastic. Highly recommend. It has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I think it's fun that like you don't need to know a ton about D&D to watch this.
Yeah.
Because it's not watching people play D&D. It's the story. And it's even an adaptation. They changed some things. My brother was telling me about it because he had watched the Critical Role campaign.
Yeah.
And he was telling me a little bit about the differences between like how they decided to introduce certain characters in a different way. And like how they wind into the story a little bit later than they would have in the Critical Role campaign, and or a little earlier actually. It's just really cool. If you like fantasy, you like really good animation, really good storytelling, Mighty Nine.
One of my favorite movies in the last 5 years. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
So good. I can't believe
I
I did not do.
still
but
haven't seen it.
It's so
I have
good.
not. I
I've seen it twice.
I know all of the things when they start to reference something. I know that that's a D&D thing, but the movie doesn't require me to know shit.
Yeah, and it's so
Awesome.
fun.
I know
it's
the
so
joke about
charming,
them all
it's so
taking
funny.
turns in the fight, which makes me laugh.
Yeah.
So
That
good.
makes me laugh.
Yeah, they literally all take turns in the fight. Also, too, they run through scenarios and then do probabilities if something's going to work or not in the moment. Like, it's
It's fun.
great.
I need to watch it. Anyway, Mighty Nine, watch
Mighty
it.
Nine, do it.
Yeah.
All right.
What's popping for you?
My poppin' is moving on to the main review of the show because it's 8:50.
You talk about your feel-good movie?
No. So we're here to chat about Stranger Things Season 5, created by the Duffer Brothers. Cast Millie Bobby Brown, Finn Wolfhard, Gatton Matarazzo, Sadie Sink, Noah Schnapp, Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Kaylin McLaughlin,
Sorry.
Maya Hawke, and Joe Keery. In 1980s Indiana, a group of young friends witness supernatural forces and secret government exploits. As they search for the answers, the children unravel a series of extraordinary mysteries. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 90%. Now, Noel, you made the notes for this.
Yeah.
To clarify, Stranger Things Season 5 is at 90%?
No.
Or Stranger
All five.
Things? And then the
All
audience
together,
is at an 89%. Wow, it's a 1 percentile
Yeah,
differential.
that's like more solid than most things.
Yeah.
In so much as like they're usually like a range or like they're separated. This almost feels like more real. Like everyone is in agreement.
Everyone's
that it's
on
at this
board.
level.
And it's
Yeah.
insanely good.
So I'm going to start off before getting to Season 5. Go on.
Oh, okay.
It's just
clarify the release schedule and shit.
I was very excited about Stranger Things Season 1. Coming in on that, it felt very Stephen King-y. I really like the vibes of it. I even like the font. I like the soundtrack. There are so many things about Stranger Things in an umbrella capacity that they hit all of my notes. They tickle my bits. I just really love kids on bikes, right? Like growing up in the 80s, Steven Spielberg, kids on bikes, adventures and stuff like that, growing up with E.T. and what have you. This sort of hits that nugget of fun. And it's just a really like a blast. I think every season has peaks and valleys, but for me, overall, Stranger Things is probably one of my all-time favorite kind of horror shows. How do you guys feel about Stranger Things in the totality?
Like, I think of a valley.
Do you enjoy the show
Oh yeah.
from scratch? You're just like, oh,
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
watched that whole first season in like a day and a half.
Yeah, I spent the first season kind of giggling a bit of like so many little things that I just enjoyed so much about it. A lot of it is, I do attribute a lot of it to member berries of different vibes of like Stephen King and all the things that I grew up loving in the 80s. But beyond that, even those little things, I think it is a very strong and fun show.
That is a conversation that happens all the time in regards to Stranger Things, and I usually fight against it. The show doesn't rely on member berries at all. The marketing around the show relies heavily on member berries.
Even right now with the Gatorade, right?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe now in the 5th season where they actually have product placement, it's member berry-y.
Yeah.
But the show was always had homage moments, but it wasn't. There's substance and specificity as to why it's in this era, in this region of time. Not it's popular now. Get in there.
No,
look at my VHS.
Yeah.
Don't you like cassette tapes also, fellow teens? Like
Look at
it's
my
not.
Walkman.
Yeah, it's never been. It wasn't reverse engineered from
Member berry.
berries.
Right.
Yeah.
That's an excellent way of putting it.
Yeah.
I remember watching the first episode of Stranger Things, and for some reason it didn't hook me right away. And so
What happened?
I don't know. I wasn't like
Why were you?
I wasn't super into it. And this is also
Haterade.
I
know.
was. I guess I was a little bit of a hater. I don't
It's
know.
not Twilight, so I don't get.
There's no sparkle.
They don't sparkle.
These better be vectors of vampire. That's what you sound like now.
That's what I sound like now. actually.
I was watching Stranger Things at 11. It's such a bitch.
But the person I was dating at the time was really, really into it.
Oh.
And so I actually told him, I was like, you can keep watching this without me. Like, I don't think I'm going to be into this. And then I ended up getting more into it than he was, I think.
You tried to fight the wave. Can't fight the wave.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know.
ride it.
I was like, you know what? Let me give this another shot. Because he was like describing it to me, and I'm like, this sounds like everything that I like. And this was before I was into D&D, so like I didn't even get all the D&D references. It's so fun to watch now, getting all the D&D references. But yeah, and I don't know, something about I forget, like the second episode, I was like, oh, okay, like I'm really, like now I'm more into it when it became more of like a mystery of like figuring out where Will was, and I saw more of Winona Ryder like really advocating like, I'm not crazy, my son isn't dead, and like everybody's like gaslighting her, and I was like, now I'm into it. Like now I'm into this woman who's trying to find her fucking son,
And this, to me, this was her return, right? This was her sort of like...
Yeah.
I knew like that's why like I tried to get into it at first, and then
Winona Sans.
Winona Sans.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think I
bad.
was just in a bad mood when I watched the first episode, but I rewatched
Go sit in the corner.
Go sit in the corner. Anyway, it is like my favorite show now.
Great.
I absolutely love it. I was a Demogorgon for Halloween one year.
I think Sam was Joyce
Oh my god.
from season 1. She's got the jacket with the lights and
I made
around.
a little
remember that.
Demogorgon
Yeah.
mask
Yeah, I've seen
that
that.
I couldn't see out of and just wore all black, and it was great.
I think people I think people forgot what this was when it started. Right now, 10 years on now, Stranger Things is like a franchise, an institution. It's everywhere. It's a touch point in popular culture. I'm a very online person.
Yes.
And I do pay attention to like trailers and drops and what's happening, what's not. This just snuck up on
Oh, yeah?
Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
There was a very, very modest kind of like, and a new thing, Stranger Things, and this is a cool
Right.
trailer. And then it dropped like right away.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
love
like
when that
people,
happens, though.
it was the same time when they were doing the Netflix or the Marvel stuff. Daredevil and Jessica Jones was getting all the heat, and people were like watching within a day. And then Stranger Things was just like a thing that like they gave a chance to because it sounded kind of cool because the Duffer Brothers got fired from Paramount and something else. Like they couldn't get it launched anywhere else, but Netflix was giving out money because they just needed more content. Like the original Netflix shows, the House of Cards, 2 or 3 sitcoms, the Marvel stuff, and then they were like, well, let's just more
What
shit.
else we got? Yeah.
So it was very quiet. Like it didn't get popular until I want to say weeks and months later when people were actually watching it and discovering, because it wasn't binge culture yet.
Yeah.
It was just,
Yeah.
so like 10 years ago was totally different. This shit didn't get, I don't think they realized how fucking popular it was until 2 or 3 months later. And then like the second season was announced and it just became this global phenomenon. But it was kind of weird. It was almost like a very truncated short version of I saw that band 5 years ago at a small place and now they're, another big band is opening for them at a stadium.
Yeah.
A 1 year version of that.
Yeah.
It was very,
Yeah.
very weird. Like, yeah, it just found
It's
its
like
audience
jumped,
really
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Which I'm grateful for. I love it.
Yeah.
It's really fun. So, but as far as season 5, I knew it was coming, but I just sort of lost track of it because how long ago was season 4?
It was
2 years?
2 years ago. 2.5 years ago.
That's too long for me.
Yeah. Or
So, like, I was.
longer.
Is it 23?
I wasn't
22?
living in Manayunk yet.
Oh wow.
And I've been in Manayunk for
So maybe
a little over
22?
3 years now. It was 2022.
Yeah. So it wasn't on my radar really. Like, oh, eventually a Stranger Things will happen, I guess. And I wasn't like counting down the days. I just sort of lost track of it over the years. And then it just was there in the same way you were just describing, like, oh, here it is. Oh, I guess we'll watch this. Great. And our son is 4.5 years old and he does not like spooky things. And so if he sees something, there are times where he'll be in my comic book store and he won't go near a section of my comic book store and he'll just put his head down and do this and he won't go near it because there's something spooky. Like maybe there's a comic book cover with a
That's
spooky
funny because
picture.
that's how I got into spooky stuff. I
That's
got
just
so scared as a kid. I was like,
"What's that?"
now I'm interested in it.
So,
I told you my Freddy Krueger story, right?
that's what I was also just
tell me again. I just like Freddy Krueger stories. Tell me again.
It was my deepest, darkest fears with Freddy Krueger, and it's not because I ever saw any of the movies. When I was around his age, our local video store had the life-size standee,
Yeah.
and it was
Horrifying.
It was like right next to the walkway
The
for the
entrance?
kids store,
Yes.
for the kids section. So my brother, sister, or mom, whoever it was at the moment, had to hold me, and I closed my eyes, and we walked really fast through Freddy. And I swear to God, I felt when we were passing it.
Yeah.
Passing
Yes.
the standee, I felt
Yes.
Know where he is.
like I know, like this is the point where I have to be brave, and then we're good.
Knife fingers.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I couldn't watch Freddy till I was like 12 or 13.
That audible section that I sent you about slashers in the 80s. The guy who's created that, his whole thing was an ad for a movie in the newspaper in the 80s. That's what terrified him. An ad in the newspaper. Anyway, so yeah, our Sushan and I were excited that it was back on, and we got back into it immediately, but we weren't able to binge it like we may have in previous years because our son is 4 and we try not to terrify him too much. And so we've been waking up around 6:30 in the morning while he's asleep. We go downstairs and put it on. We can make our coffee. We sit on the couch, get under the blanket, and we watch Stranger Things about 6:30 in the morning. So that's how we've been piecemealing this season, 4 episodes so far. And we have really enjoyed it. Sushan wasn't able to be on the show tonight, but she did want to express that this season, while she did love it, she did enjoy it, a little bit more obvious than other seasons. She felt certain beats coming, and she wasn't really surprised by certain things. She found it more, predictable. So yeah. But I was all in. I love this season. I think it's really fun. The end, which we're not going to spoil until maybe we get to spoilers. Really great ending to this, because I was like, what are they possibly going to do? Oh, that's pretty cool. Even though I did clock it. I mean, it's telegraphed. You know it's coming. I just wasn't sure when it was coming. So yeah, we loved it. We loved season 5 so far. How did you guys feel about it?
Fucking loved it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the spoiler because I clocked it, but I didn't clock it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that way.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I'll talk about it too in my experience with it, because I was texting my sister about it, who had already seen it, and I texted her something about what I thought was going to happen, and she's like, she didn't know how to respond because she's like, wait, did the thing happen, or are you just predicting that it's happening right now? But I fucking love this so much. It just gives me all of the feels. I love it so much. I don't know. I love it.
I guess we should mention, it's almost annoying at this point of like, all of the actors look like they're 35 years old.
Oh, yeah. It's been 10 years, man, since they started. It's supposed to be about 18 months later, but it's been 2 years. So
they should have really expanded it out. Like, oh, they're older now.
It's
okay.
It may not feel as so like there's an actual chart of what they're supposed to be and what they actually are in real life.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wait, timeline thing I want to talk about too. Continue that.
But by Hollywood standards, the ages really aren't that off. Like the 22-year-old is playing a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
It kind of works. It's just we've had the benefit of watching them age
from when they were actually the age that they were playing.
So it feels odd.
Yeah.
So like it's in a microcosm, it's like, yeah, I buy it. It's fine.
The fact that they got
then when they show
kids
flashbacks, you're like, oh, it's so old.
Yeah.
That's it.
My major timeline thing was, I was talking about this with my sister, with Holly, because there is a moment in season 4 when Nancy, Eddie, Robin, and Steve, or spoiler for season 4, they're in the Upside Down. Wow. And Nancy's like, oh my God, we should go to my house in the Upside Down and we should get guns as weapons.
Yeah.
And she goes to get her guns and they're not where they usually are. And Eddie's like, oh, did you put them somewhere else? And she's like, there's a 6-year-old in the house. I know where I keep my guns. And so this is 18 months later. Holly looks way older than 8 years old.
Yeah, she's supposed to be like
8 at most.
8 to 10. Ooh.
Yeah, and I know she's played by someone who's actually 14.
Yeah.
But like,
still.
I was talking to my sister about that because my sister's like, oh, she's supposed to be like 11. And I'm like, but in season, I had just rewatched season 4, so it was fresh in my mind. I was like, they said she was 6 in season 4. And she's like, oh.
Hey,
like,
dubbers, go back and just like dub it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right? We fix it up.
There's a 9-year-old in the house.
So you loved this?
I loved this. This.
I'm gonna say so far, because
of course,
the way that it is structured like a mini season. It's got a big cliffhanger and a big momentum shift. But it is only 4 episodes of 8, and they broke this apart explicitly, like 3 big chapters. So there's problems I have with some of this stuff, But I also know that it's probably in the back half and they're holding it because this isn't really structured like a TV show. It's structured like a long movie with a couple of beats.
Right.
It's not unlike how Brian K. Vaughan writes comics. Big story, but like he knows exactly when to like flick you in the ear and step away, right?
Yeah.
And but it doesn't necessarily. There's not necessarily like a new story beat, and then we're gonna stop here.
Yeah.
It's just like a really good. And then he bounces.
Yeah.
That's exactly how this whole first chunk has been, with the actual story climax at the end of the 4th episode. So it was almost like 4-hour movie.
Well, one of the things that struck me about this 4 hours in retrospect was, I guess probably more than 4 hours, isn't it?
Not more than 5, because each episode was only like 105, 110.
Somewhere less than an hour.
Like this feels meaty. It feels like I've watched
a lot
more than
happening.
4
That
is-
episodes, and that's not a negative.
That is
in
my
this instance.
That is actually my other pushback. Other than, I think the show doesn't look as good. I think they have too much money.
Oh.
Because there are things that in previous seasons they did practically and or in shadow, and it really worked. Here they're like, we've got so much more money.
Throw it on the screen.
So let's put even more musculature on the Demogorgon. And I'm like, it looks a little too good to the point where the room looks fake. So
Calm
that
down.
shit back. Or like they're at the top of the radio tower, and it's just like the most beautiful picturesque day, green screen, and it's like, scale it back.
Yeah.
Like
That didn't bother me at all, but I get it.
but
Yeah, I get it,
it's like
but
it's like they're making the movie for 4K
Yeah.
of a 780p era,
Right.
and it's just more so than other seasons.
Yes.
It's very much
Because of
showing.
the time period, it's a little.
It's very much showing. Like the aesthetic isn't matching the technology it's weird.
Yeah.
But not a killer, just weird.
Yeah.
And then also to Sushan's point about like it's kind of more predictable.
Yeah.
They don't waste any fucking time.
Yeah.
This season has absolutely no lead up. It's just go,
Bam,
go,
bam,
go.
bam.
Right.
They're in a marathon.
Yeah.
And that first episode, while it's really, really good, it doesn't click until the second episode that, oh, this is going to be the pace forever. There's no breathing this season at all. And that's okay. But at least with the previous seasons, the first episode was always kind of more of a primer for what the big bad is going to be.
Yeah.
Like that, season 4, the very first episode, it ended with the whole Freddy Krueger-esque. And that was here's the tone of this season. There's nothing of that here. This is just, here's all climax for the next 18 hours or for the next month and a half. It's just going to be all climax. So buckle in, it is definitely a pace shift, one that I invited, but also could totally see people like, slow down.
Yeah.
What's going on? I waited 3 years. I need a refresher. I needed this. I needed that.
a refresher for sure.
Well,
Who's the YouTuber you told me to watch? Because I'm going to go back and rewatch it.
Nicole Raffi.
Nicole Raffi.
Chronically Online Girl Explains Stranger Things.
Yeah, I got to watch that.
Yeah.
Because I remember having questions about Vecna and how the Upside Down was created, and how I know that he's 1 and 11 is 11, but I guess 11 created the Upside Down, but somehow Vecna took control of it. But why is he a giant Groot monster?
She didn't create the Upside Down so
No?
much as she was able to tap into it naturally.
Opened it
She opened.
and like sent him
and
to
also the first episode of this is Nicole Raffi is her name, Raffie. She has a series called Chronically Online Girl Explains. It's her with like a pointer tapping at large pictures on her wall about online bullshit. So like beefs and band breakups and drama.
Cute.
But she does it for Stranger Things and goes through every single season. The first video of hers, that's season 1, it's also covers the Broadway play First Shadow, which is a prequel to the show, which some things in this season have kind of touched on. The 1950s version of Hawkins
that.
with a young Victor Creel, Henry Creel, and basically,
Sabretooth.
yeah, and you know, a young Hopper, a young Joyce. Which we kind of saw a little bit in this season, his own memories.
Which I noticed they
That
used her voice, but a different actress.
Is weird. But there is the first instance of kind of stepping over is in that play.
Oh.
And it has to do basically with Papa and
Nice.
yeah. So watch that video without going to Broadway.
Yeah. Pink Apocalypse was in the chat. Scroll down just a touch, please, Chris. Pink Apocalypse was talking about watching season 1. I watched season 1. It didn't have member berries, but I joked that there was a warehouse marked 80s with no year differentiation. They show things that didn't exist yet in the year it was told.
Yeah.
It left me flat because I came in way late and it felt good, but wildly overhyped. We didn't feel the need to continue. We're going to try again and rewatch it now that it's over. It's not over, Pink. The 4 episodes that we're talking about tonight is not the end of the season. There is going to be another 4 episodes, I think, on Christmas Day.
There's 3 on Christmas Day, 1 on New Year's Day.
And then 1 on New Year's Day, which is a 2-hour movie length episode, which I'm kind of tempted to go see in the movie theater.
Yeah, they're releasing some theaters.
They're doing a movie theater release for the series finale.
Closest is an hour away.
Never mind.
I won't even be
I
here
take it
New
back.
Year's, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's New Year's. It's New Year's Eve at 8 o'clock and like 10 or 11 or something like that. And then all day on the 1st, and that's it. But it's the cool thing, the sucky thing, it's far away from us.
Yeah.
The cool thing is it's technically free. You just book a seat. However, you pay for a concession voucher. So Netflix is partnered with these theater chains to basically let all the revenue go to the theater that's hosting it.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you don't purchase your seat, you purchase a $10 concession coupon for every single person and then
really
pay for more concession. So it's basically Netflix subsidizing movie theaters to play their
God damn it, Netflix.
It's really, really cool, but it's an hour away. We live in a premier market, like a top 5 metropolitan
Theater
area.
market,
I have no idea why the closest is Warrington.
Wow.
Yeah. And Cherry Hill, but that sold out immediately.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, sorry.
So anyway, Sam's in the chat. What a great way to start your day, 6 a.m., Stranger Things. People forget how old 90210 stars were. I used to have a crush on the librarian girl. Turns out she was 30 at the time, I think. Andrea?
Yeah.
Andrea of 90210. She was my favorite. She was like the nerdiest one.
Gabrielle Carteris.
Oh my God. Holly is the little girl from Evil Dead Rising, says
Is that my
Terry.
arrow?
Yeah. And their kitchen tongs, not a tapper.
Nicole
From
Raffi.
Nicole Raffi.
She has their kitchen tongs that she's using as her. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
She's very funny.
Any whomst. Season 5.
Season 5. It
Spoilers?
was. It's good. It's a.
we spoil
If
it?
you
Fantastic.
like.
Watch
Hey, if
Alright.
you like the show,
Keep watching it. There's more
this
of it.
doesn't break it.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan already,
Don't jump on.
this isn't going to be your thing.
It's not a good jumping on point.
Before we talk about this, so far out of the 4 that are finished, what's your favorite season?
4.
Wait, I answered that question somewhere online just 20 minutes ago. It was
3 or 4, but it's usually 4.
I think, which is the one that introduces Robin?
3.
3.
Three's my favorite.
Scoops away season.
Yeah. Those are the two I
Robin's
rewatched the
my
most.
favorite character.
For Pink, season 1 is E.T. Season 2 is Ghostbusters-esque. Season 3 is The Thing in a mall.
Yes.
And season 4 is
Eating his microphone.
4 is Freddy Krueger.
Freddy
Oh my
Krueger.
God.
Literally has Robert Englund as Victor Creel in it.
Yeah, so the nostalgia isn't they just reference these things. The nostalgia is they take tropes from those movies or those style of movies and incorporate them into like the main plot of that season.
You Mother Hubbard.
Oh, also
And that
too,
makes sense
season
because The
3
Thing and
Season 3
Nightmare on
also
Elm Street
is
are my favorites.
it's basically the entirety of season 3 is side plot. It's like a side quest of a season, but it's so fucking cool because it's Cold War Russians, evil assassins, and The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many
In a
different
mall.
elements in
Yeah.
Stranger Things that it's hard to pin.
yeah.
I would think.
There's even an evil mayor
Yes.
who's
Carrie
trying
Ellis.
who's doing like backdoor deals to hurt his.
Yes.
Pink nailed me. Pink says, "Hey, 20s JD, do you want to camp in line 12 hours for a movie? Fuck yes, I do. Hey, 40s JD, do you want to drive 1 hour? Fuck no."
Yeah,
Oh, Pink, I love you. That was great.
it's
And
true.
Shamefully true.
I have these.
I have a 4-year-old.
I don't have a 4-year-old, and I have these conversations with Sam all the time. It's just like, hey, what's the ROI of us spending an entire day going to see a movie versus
Well, Saturday. We're spending almost 5 hours to see Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair.
Yeah, but I've prepared myself for that, and
Yeah, we've
gonna
prepped
bring
for like over
a bucket
month
for
that.
pee.
no, I can walk out
Okay.
to go to the movies.
I have a bucket to pee.
Yeah, it's like it's 45
I thought
minutes
Warrington
That
was
way.
like 30 minutes away from here.
away. Yeah, but in traffic, it's an
And
hour.
It's
I'm
a
sorry, it
great
just
movie
is.
theater. Warrington is a great theater. That updated theater that they have, where everything screens everywhere. It's very cool.
I saw
Kristen and I went there.
Top Gun Maverick there in IMAX. Anyway,
Anyone
see-
else get poltergeist vibes from Holly's bedroom? Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
oh, also too the way that
Definitely.
the new character Mr. Whatsit is absolutely the fucking weird guy in the hat from Poltergeist 2.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
love that dude. Yeah.
Anyway,
Wait.
we all liked it.
Yes.
No?
I do.
Oh, do you want to do the
Yeah, can
the
we do-
quiz first?
I made everybody
wait, I
take
see
a
yours.
BuzzFeed quiz.
I see it, and I
That's
think
fine.
I know what it is already.
Yeah,
Are we gonna-
I took a BuzzFeed quiz, and I made JD and Noel take the same BuzzFeed quiz to see what
Who wants-
characters we would all be.
She does.
And because I did this because my first time on what?
Do you want us to guess?
Yeah, sure. I want.
Do you know
Well,
yours?
I'm gonna say who I wanted to be, and then who I actually got, and then I also have a thing that said based on all of our zodiac signs who we are. But yeah, so my first time on this podcast, we did Saltburn, and we all took a quiz about
I
what
don't-
character from Saltburn we'd be. I don't remember who I was in that, but it was a
No, I
fun
have no
time on the
idea.
podcast.
I think it was the guy that got. I think I was the guy.
I was the sister.
I was the guy with all the hair that
I was.
was blamed for ODing Pretty Boy.
Oh, I was Jacob.
I forget his
Elordi's-
name.
I was Pretty Boy's sister. So, am I going first?
You have to because I have to retake the test because my
You
my,
don't remember?
I remember it, but I wanted to read the thing.
Just
It reloaded. Go.
I don't have to read my whole thing. So
who did you want to be?
I wanted to be Robin, but I got Steve.
Oh shit, son! I didn't
Nice.
know. I that's not what I saw. What? Read Steve's John's.
You are the spiritual or literal babysitter of your friend group, the ultimate mom friend, the one who keeps a first aid kit in your car. That's true. Or a nail-studded baseball bat in their trunk. I'm not going to say. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you're a romantic at heart. True. And you aren't afraid to admit it. But see, I just admitted it. But flirtation would never get in the way of your true purpose, mentoring your friends through their hair, monster, and crushes on straight girls related troubles.
I don't know. I would have guessed Max, but
I would take Max too.
Max is pretty cool.
Max, I would have
have given you Robin.
I would have thought Max before Steve. I would have thought Max or Robin before Steve.
I wanted to. I wanted to be Steve. Steve is my favorite character. I wanted to be Steve,
Okay.
but I didn't get him.
Oh, I'm your favorite character.
Sure. Yes.
Ouch.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
my
don't
favorite
laugh so
character.
hard when you
Well,
say
it
that.
took me a second to like, huh? Oh, that's right. You got Steve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Who did you get?
who
Who
do
did you want? So you wanted to be Steve?
I wanted to be Steve. Who do you think I got?
My guess was Hopper.
My guess was Winona Ryder.
Joyce.
Joyce.
I got Max Mayfield.
You're Max. Oh my
Nice.
god.
Wow.
A badass has entered the chat. You're funny and tough and would describe the music you listen to as literally life-saving. A monster from another dimension could try and drag you to hell, but that would be their mistake. You're an unsentimental but ferocious friend and would be welcome addition to anyone's party. Actually, that last sentence is true.
Yeah.
I'm unsentimental but ferocious. Like, I'll fight for you guys, but I'll also be like, why are you being stupid?
Valid.
Yeah.
I also got Steve.
I thought you were
Steve
gonna get
Harrington.
Robin.
That fucking tracks.
I wanted to be Robin.
That fucking tracks. The two of you.
I love Robin.
I am the odd man out. You guys
No.
are just the same.
Wait,
That's
can I
true. We are the same
You're
brain.
you're two limbs on the same torso.
Shit, we
Yeah.
are.
Can I read just real
I was
quick?
disappointed because I did not want to be Steve.
Steve is
Damn.
the shit.
Steve is the
He's
shit.
fantastic.
Steve
Joe?
the Harrington.
Oh.
So based on our zodiac signs, according to
Zodiac.
17 magazine, Capricorn,
Yeah.
you are Jim Hopper.
Oh, nice.
He may come off as cold and cynical. Sorry.
Yeah. No, hey, look, I'm
Tracks.
But those closest to
I am-
him know that he's a softie.
I am enjoying getting older because I get to do that more.
I mean, like any
You don't have to
Capricorn,
mask
he's
it
heroic.
anymore.
I don't have to be like, oh, I like everyone. I could be
But
like,
you're
I hate most people, but you're the best.
But you're heroic and natural born leader, and you're not looking to be praised for it. He holds himself to a high moral standard and usually meets it. Pisces, you're Will Byers. Will
Oh, yeah.
Will is the most sensitive and vulnerable of all his friends.
Baby.
While trauma obviously plays a part there, he has a soft and creative energy that represents Pisces traits quite accurately. Pisces may be emotional, but that further fuels their kindness.
Oh, I'll take it.
Aquarius.
Little painty boy.
Yeah.
Aquarius. I'm 11.
Oh.
She was never meant to fit into the crowd, which is why 11's spirit and overall journey feels very Aquarian through and through. She's truly an original, and her quirks, or in this case, supernatural powers, are her greatest strength.
Nice.
I don't think I'm 11. I think I'm more Steve than 11. But I think overall I'd be Max or Robin is who I'd.
I don't know. I feel kind of Maxy.
I don't feel like any of them, but I do think that both of them kind of
I
fit
guess
me in
she's
a
more
weird
gruff
way.
than I am.
I think
Max
both Hopper
or-
and Max. I think both of them kind of fit
Hopper and Max.
pieces of me.
Yeah.
Because
Combined.
I'm unsentimental and acerbic, but when I'm very sentimental, I'm very sentimental.
Yeah.
I just don't want other people to know it.
I'm very sad.
That's Hopper to me.
Yeah.
Sam says, that's so me. I'm so Steve.
The quiz is on BuzzFeed.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
a BuzzFeed quiz.
BuzzFeed
and then
quiz.
the second one was 17 Magazine.
17 Magazine, just Instagram page, just had a post about what
Let's fucking
zodiac
go.
signs. And it made me laugh because the three of us, it's the same zodiac signs as me and my siblings. My sister's a Capricorn, my brother's a Pisces.
Barbara's always the coolest.
Barbara is the
It's
coolest.
like our family.
She's my coolest sister because she's my only one.
Is there
I
anything
play
else?
that shit all the time too.
Anything,
We didn't
do you have
do
any
spoilers.
favorite parts of Stranger Things?
Are we getting
Season five?
spoilers now?
Spoilers, baby!
Let's do it. Let's go into spoilers.
Now.
One of my favorite scenes was Karen attacking the Demogorgon with her broken wine bottle.
Yes.
Wine mom.
But the
Wine mom rage.
Wine Mom Rage.
Wine mom, feminine rage, but particularly it's in the beginning, I believe it's episode 2, where Nancy had just found her on the floor. And you see Nancy's face, and then it cuts to like you see the phone on the floor and you just hear a dial tone throughout the whole background of the scene, and you hear Karen going, "Stay away from my daughter," and like stabbing at this Demogorgon. I don't know, that scene just got me.
Well,
the continued dial tone you hear in the background while she's attacking this thing and then gets attacked, and the blood spatter on Holly's face from when she gets her throat ripped out.
They chose not to do it linearly.
Yes.
So like you just saw the aftermath, and then it revealed to you slowly what was happening with the dial
Yes.
tone,
Yeah.
what had happened.
Yes.
Also, Mr. Byers, I guess fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy sucks.
He
He
got-
sucks, but also like he's in asterisk. He's in a coma too. I guess whatever.
He's in a coma too.
Yeah.
Wait,
he
who?
was
Like,
golfing.
Even his kids are not like, should we check on dad? No, he's fine.
no,
He's in
let's
a
check on
coma.
mom.
Fuck him. I'm like, what the shit, dude?
That, and then the
He's resting peacefully
Yeah.
in a coma.
he just
alright.
got clawed nearly to death and
He's
thrown through a
fine.
fucking wall.
Yeah.
He's
fine.
fine.
Whatever.
Let's go talk to mom.
that and the bathtub with Holly.
That was good.
So
Under
good,
the
so
water.
good, so stressful. I thought we were banging on the table, but yeah, that was awesome. And we saw how they filmed that.
Yes.
Like the big glass, I
Yeah.
guess plastic bucket.
Those are some of my favorite. And then
Bucket?
obviously the end of season 4.
Bucket
Or not
It's
episode 4.
A tub is a big bucket.
tub.
That's true.
I mean, it's like a big.
It's a big long bucket.
I can't think of the word,
It's
but
a
anyway,
big
it's very cool.
oblong bucket.
Yeah. Any other? Do you have a favorite bit? I was a little bummed out. I mean, I understand the parental protection that Hopper gives to 11
Yeah.
L, but it's also like she's got fucking superpowers. What are you saying? Why would you
Well,
not let her
She's
accompany
lost
you?
the powers before, though.
Oh, that's true.
Also, too,
but
it's-
I like the way he explains it. Of like, we need her for the more important thing. I'm not going to risk her life on pawns.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know that's bullshit, right?
Of course I do.
Okay, I was like, that's not his.
Actual.
That's not what he feels or thinks
'Cause he-
at all.
Yeah.
He also
it's his trauma.
Yeah.
so very similarly when he's talking to the guy that they have prisoner, and when they in the Upside Down when she gets there
The guy
with
with the
him,
long face.
the guy with the long face who's claiming that he's just a grunt, but he
Yeah.
knows he's not. And he's like, yeah, you decided to attack a little girl. Like,
Mm.
he still sees her as a little girl. And the guy's like, little girl. She's like, she has superpowers.
Yeah.
And like, but Hopper just sees her as this little girl that was
Yeah.
lost in the woods and like needed help.
I was on the verge of tears watching a TikTok of something
Same.
that I had not noticed in
Stranger Things. I imagine
tie?
it's season
Hair tie.
1 or 2. The hair tie. I did not clock this, and it wasn't until yesterday that I saw a TikTok about the hair tie from his. And also, I forgot he had a dead little girl.
Sarah.
I totally forgot about her until we saw her again in
Let's hold his hands.
Thank you.
Get on your fucking hands.
Until
Stop
this
it.
season, when I was like, oh right, he had like a little girl that died of cancer. I totally forgot because it's been so long. But the hair tie that she had, and then how eventually, without, I don't think it's ever expressed in the show. It's just she has a hair tie. All of a sudden, Hopper starts wearing the hair tie as a bracelet, and then just at a certain point, 11 starts wearing the same hair tie.
She has it when
Is that a scene?
she's reading his note to her when he's dead.
Yeah, but she has it before that in Starcourt Mall.
Mm.
And the way they're holding hands, 11 and Hopper, and he has his thumb like tucked under
Yeah.
the hair tie on her wrist.
Yeah.
And it's just,
It's,
yeah.
I was on the verge
Sarah
of
was wearing the hair
tears.
tie, and then she lost her hair because she was in chemo.
Yeah.
And he started wearing it on his wrist, and like,
And that's the other thing I never really clocked just watching that TikTok of his little girl who's bald because of the chemo, and then 11 also with the buzzed.
Yeah.
And I never made that connection either. So just making that
I
for the first time
more
10
so
years ago,
more
later.
so than the other seasons too. This one connects. There's a couple of good conversations between. First of all, Winona Ryder doesn't really have much to do in these first 4 episodes other than just be mom. But there's 2 or 3 really, really, really good scenes between her and Hopper about their shared overprotectiveness.
yeah.
For different reasons, but for understandable reasons. And then we get, so they've been a couple comfortably from like 2 years now. You get this really, really great scene of how he diffuses her when he doesn't want to answer questions, which is him going into the tunnel and she's asking him a real question. He's just like, how is it fair that you just keep getting prettier?
Yeah.
And then he just bounces away and it's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. These people know each other in every single way, and the conversations that they have with each other are not conversations they have or have ever had with other people.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really good business.
While I agree that she doesn't get too much to do, I was impressed by the conversation that she had with Will and the fact that Will and, was it Robin?
Yep.
Had to go behind her back and do a whole different thing while she was
The flux
momming.
capacitor.
And the flux capacitor, what a good bit. Fun bit.
She's like, oh my, great Scott. Has
Great
that
Scott.
has that red
So
light been on this whole time? Loved
what a
it.
good bit. But yeah, the conversation we had with Will and having to trust him because he's a 40-year-old man at this point. So you have to trust your 40-year-old son. So I really like that conversation too.
Also too, you know what? I take it back. She does have a lot to do. She's just the perpetual background character. She's not a primary this season, which I don't think she should be and could be, because her role of mother and the person that is always right first before anyone else gets there seems almost unserviced here because we are already in the end game. This is all action and forward progress. There's no arch of her having to convince people that things are going wrong or something's going on. That's over.
The whole town knows about it. There's a Band-Aid.
This is over.
Yeah, there's a Band-Aid.
So it's just her trying to like keep things together, and instead of shunting her to the back, they give her a new project in Dipshit Derek, which only gets like 2 scenes.
He's delightful.
But it's
Derek
like-
now.
There's Joyce.
I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see that conversation.
Yeah.
You just have her affirm him
Yeah.
and he believes it.
Like,
And you're
sometimes
like,
you just need somebody to believe
yeah,
in you.
it's the power
Then
of
later,
Joyce, right?
Robin believes in Will.
I've seen some interesting reads of the end online that I don't agree with.
Oh,
But
with Will and the white eyes?
yeah, well, with Will and getting there.
Oh, tell me.
Well, so like spoilers for the end.
Yeah,
We're in
spoilers.
spoiler
We're in
section.
Spoilers.
So Will's gay. He knows he's gay, but he doesn't know he's gay.
Robin knows he's gay.
Knows he's gay.
Robin is gay. Clocks, he's gay.
Clocks that he is gay for Mike.
Yeah. What was that?
Then they have that conversation about I thought it was in other people. It wasn't. It was in me the whole time. You don't need other people to find who you are. Great. That
weeping,
comes,
by the way.
huh?
I was just weeping.
That comes to fruition in the end when Vecna basically mega negs Will.
Yeah.
I'm choosing
Mega negs.
Oh yeah, he negs him
Mega
so
negger.
hard to like it's absolutely insane. So I choose children because they're weak-minded and I could use them as batteries. Just like you weak-minded little shit. You know what? You're so useless. I'm not even gonna bother fucking killing you.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
Out.
gonna walk away.
Yeah. Unknowing that when he did this process to him, he kind of imbued him with some of, I don't know, his juice, his fancy juice.
His skleets.
J.K. Rowling didn't suck. I would say it's very Voldemort and Harry Potter.
Yeah, absolutely. He was like his.
Thank God you didn't though.
He was.
Thank
his,
God I didn't say that.
He was his.
Thank God.
His prototype for this process, and that's why it's like. Honestly, I think that's also why it's only about a year and a half in between each season because the dates line up of when he was
Right.
shot off. Maybe that's when it's weaker. It's always around the
Did you
October,
notice
November
that the
area.
date of the play, Oklahoma, it's November 6th. It's the day that Will went missing, but just 30 years later. Or, yeah, 30, or a little less
Before?
than 30 years later.
Oh.
Because it was November 6th, 1959 is the date of the Oklahoma play that says
Oh,
starring
I
Henry
see.
Cleveland.
Watch that video. It also has to do with First Shadow.
Yep.
Okay. The cave and everything, First Shadow.
Okay.
So when we have that moment of his, Mike dies. Okay, whatever. When we have that moment of his of he's been negged by the bad guy, he doesn't know who he is, he wants to die, blah. But then, Robin's words are in his head, and he goes to memories of him and Mike.
Can I talk about those memories for a sec?
Sure.
Do you remember in season 2 when Will had the mind flayer stuff in him and Mike, Jonathan, and Joyce are around him and they're telling him memories to help him remember who he is? Joyce tells him about when she bought him crayons and he drew her a spaceship. Jonathan talks about the day that their dad left and they built Castle Byers. And Mike talks about when they became friends on the swing sets. He just went over and asked him to be his friend. And those are the exact moments that he remembers before he gets his powers.
So
And I cried so hard.
I didn't clock it.
there are
My sister sent me a video about it. And I'm like, I'm weeping now.
what is it? What do they say? Myers shippers, Mike and
Yeah.
Myers shippers, who are like, he's realizing he's in love with blah blah blah, and that's why he gets the power to And that was not my read whatsoever.
No.
I didn't get that.
That's what they're saying, and I'm like, no, this isn't a. I'm coming to terms with me, not I'm
Yeah,
gay
no,
for
it's
Mike.
very much an
No.
independent thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how I read it too. It's the idea of my everything I love and everything that I define myself as is intrinsically connected to Mike, and because I don't know what love is or how to love, I'm confusing all the loves. And this was my moment of like, oh fuck, no, it's me.
Yeah.
And then
that's
he
how I
does
took
his-
it.
A lot of people aren't. They're just like
I've
dead
seen
set
a lot
on.
of like jokes about him being like, man, he didn't step in until his man was getting
Yeah,
attacked. But that's just
basically
like,
that.
I see it as like a meme, not like an actual serious
Oh
theory.
well, where there's a meme, there's a fan
Yeah.
group.
Dang.
When people ship things, they make everything about that particular ship.
I think it's that particular ship negates the story for Will.
Yeah.
It makes it trivial as opposed to
Well, I
formative.
also don't want to negate his queerness as part of his identity. So, like, I can understand where they come from with that. It's just not how I read it.
But that's such a surface level identification of queerness. His queerness is his own self-acceptance,
Right.
not who he wants to make
just a
out with.
particular dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
or
just it.
person.
Like,
Yeah.
if anything, it's undermining his queerness by associating it explicitly with Mike.
Yeah. With a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his and the whole spiel with Robin validates
love
that it
that
has
scene.
nothing to do with this dude. You just
Right.
you love and you don't know the differences of loves yet.
Yeah.
What
Because that was her whole
what
thing.
this is, what
she
that
didn't
is.
love tone deaf Tammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just was like associated these feelings that weren't defined with this person she felt close to. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I love how nuanced it is. And sometimes I do get annoyed with how the internet takes very nuanced things and turns them into these binary,
Yeah.
you're wrong, you're right things. I'm like, oh, guys, it's so much better than that.
Yeah.
And if you just let yourself see
little
how
bit
much
more.
better it is than that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that bothered me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but yeah,
it's great.
that bothers me now that I know about it.
It-
But that scene was so good. It was so good.
It was pretty
Mhm.
badass. Like, it was
Suddenly
a
you
good.
look and you see him with the white eyes, just
yeah.
like,
And they seed it.
He
it's
pulls
not
it
a
off.
surprise.
It's
No,
not
right?
a
Like they have
the
a whole.
whole-
They stop walking to have a conversation about a thing that's gonna happen.
So that's what I was texting my sister. So my sister and I had watched. So this is one of our nerdy things that we have together, Stranger Things, that my brother does not watch. But we had watched the first 3 episodes together over the weekend, and then I had dropped her off, and she lives about an hour and a half from me. So as soon as I dropped her off, she watched episode 4, and then texted me immediately. Was like, "Watch it as soon as you get home." So I watched it, and I was texting her throughout it, and I said something about. So the episode is called "The Sorcerer."
Yeah.
And then she has that conversation with Will, or he has that conversation with Mike about,
bro.
You're a sorcerer. You're not a wizard. Your powers are innate. And then when that whole fight scene started to happen, I texted my sister. I was like, come on, Will the sorcerer, fuck him up. And she's like, she didn't respond to me for a little bit because she's like, I don't think she's actually at the point yet. I think she just like predicted that something's going to go down. And yeah, that's what happened.
I liked, so Sam clocked it. 2 episodes prior with the Demogorgons, he's able to see through their eyes.
Yeah. Yes.
And they all freak out together. Yep. And I was like, I think it's just like they're explaining it so far as radio frequencies. The closer you are to him, there's feedback. He convulses and there's feedback. She's like, I don't know. I think he could probably control them if he tried. And I was like, all right, maybe the show will do that. And they do that, but they do it in such a way where it's evocative of season 4 with how Vecna controls and breaks those people. That was so fucking badass. Like
the way he Vecna'd them all.
It
3 of them.
escalates to badass. It's just like, I'm gonna stop him. And then you stick in that beat. And then he stops the other one. And you stick in that beat. And he stops the other one. And you're just like, wow, this is so cool. How does this get cooler?
Vecna'd them.
He Vecna's the shit out of all 3 of them. And then Mike looks horny for him. No.
And then,
it was
and
really,
his nose
really cool.
bleeds and he wipes his nose.
It was very hero. It was a very, very effective hero shot. The show started with this little helpless boy, and now it's gotten to here. I think it's really cool. How do you feel about the other reveal of 8?
That was exciting.
That meant nothing to me. I was like, wait, who's that? Oh, okay, cool.
I thought that
is
was
an
fun.
episode that everyone but me hated.
Everyone
Everyone
was
seemed
cool
to,
with it.
I think it was supposed to be a backdoor pilot for something, for other Stranger Things spinoff, and I love that episode. And and then I got online and I was like, oh, everyone hates this. I think this is
everyone
really
hated
fun.
on that one.
I liked it. It was side
Like
questy,
80s
but I liked
punk.
it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That's the only season with 9 episodes too.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah, the extra episode. But yeah, I forgot who that was until we saw her, and I was like, "Oh, cool!"
Collie.
And then
It's not answered yet where Vecna is, why she can't sense him. I don't know what the fuck that means. It was a pretty good theory that he's hidden in
it was behind the wall, right?
the wall covers all of. What do you mean?
Well,
That
Like
flesh
Hawkins'
wall.
lab.
I think she can feel everything that's inside the circle, the wall.
So he's outside of
on the
Hawkins
outside of
because
the
the
wall.
wall covers all of Hawkins. So he's outside of Hawkins.
I guess that's how I took it. No idea.
Is he in Oklahoma? The play.
I
He is. We know it.
they make a deal to associate it that like this is the upside down ends here.
Well,
and
I
there's
thought
no-
the inside of the circle was Hawkins'
Oh.
lab.
That's just the end of the upside down.
That's kind of what the implication was.
Oh, I
I
didn't
thought
think
the-
that at all.
I thought the inside of the circle was Dustin figured out was Hawkins'
Yeah.
lab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the middle of the circle.
That's the middle of the circle.
Middle.
The perimeter, that fleshy wall.
The outside.
He's saying
Oh,
Vecna's
okay,
outside of it,
understand.
and
Yeah.
I don't think we have any reason to think that because they're kind of establishing is that that's the upside down, that's the perimeter.
didn't get
it's not the whole thing in the world. So he's hidden somewhere. They seed that he's hidden because he's captured. I was like, no, there's absolutely no way that this big bad has been captured. So who could be behind? It's got to be 8. It's got to be that other somebody else.
Yeah.
So that one didn't really shock me so much. It's like, cool.
I also thought it was interesting. So he captures Holly, takes her to the Creel house in the Upside Down, and then he leaves
Which
her
is
for the
a
day.
Lego set that's coming soon.
He leaves on the Upside Down, and he provides
Not worth
her with her favorite music,
Yeah.
which is the thing
What the hell?
that stops people.
Wait a minute.
But I'm guessing. My guess is he doesn't know that's his weakness. Like he didn't see
No.
Max listening to Kate Bush. That happened in the real world. He just saw Max snap out of it. He doesn't know that music is the thing.
Okay.
So Tiffany is going to have a big part, I think, later on.
Actually, I think other than that one, I wasn't impressed with the needle drops this season.
Yeah.
I legit listened to Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush
It's season
on
4.
repeat for months.
It's season 4 though. I'm talking about there's no
I'm just
drops
what I'm
here.
saying. I'm agreeing with you.
What the fuck, man?
And
We're
there's
talking about
nothing in
5.
here
5.
that hits me in the same way.
Yeah, no. Same.
Right?
Also, were you frustrated that... So, also, loved the Max reveal.
Oh yeah, it was wonderful.
In the Upside
Makes no
Down.
fucking sense, but it's
Makes
great.
no sense, but I loved it.
It's so wishy-washy.
I have such a crush on Eddie Munson that I keep waiting for him to show up in the Upside
We
Down.
kept thinking it was Eddie Munson.
I kept thinking, my sister's like, you have to let it go. And I'm like, but maybe it's Eddie. And she's like, let it
He's
go.
dead in
He's
both
dead.
faces.
Even
at the
She has a physical body that's
Yeah,
still
I
alive.
know.
Even
but
at
I
the
just
beginning
keep...
where there's Mr.
What's it?
What's it? Sushan and I were both like, oh, maybe it's
Eddie.
Maybe Eddie's like actually legitimately trying to protect them.
I had a little bit of it too, and then I'm like, no, it's definitely gonna be Henry, and it was.
Yeah, I want to hang out with Eddie.
Oh,
I just love Eddie,
Sam
but
thought it was
be my friend, Eddie.
Sam thought it was going to be future Will.
oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
all
was I
bets are off,
saying
man.
though? With the Max reveal.
Yeah.
Were either of you frustrated when she's telling her story? And she's like almost escapes, and she just stands there for so long looking at the exit.
I think you're referring to Info Dump the episode.
Info dump the
Yeah, okay.
episode, and she's like, I felt him on my hand, and like I'm like, just go.
Yeah.
Go before the song ends. It's your favorite song. You know when it ends. Just go.
I- the more that I really liked that episode, and I was genuinely surprised when she was there, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. She's inside of, it's fucking Inception. She's inside his memory of blah with the blah with the blah and blah with the blah. But I'm starting to lose it the more they quantify how it works.
Yeah.
So
The more they explain it,
the more they
like,
so like she's traveling through and kicking through to get to the memory that she shared with him where she was in this thing where she ran the first time because of the song, and it just so happened that he was playing
I
the
got a
song
little
at the same time.
tripped up there too. I was
So
like,
it's-
wait, what?
The more that they start to peel at it, the worse it's getting. So they just need to be like, she just needs to find the door again. Shh.
yeah.
Stop it.
I was thinking they were going to explain it because she just stood there for so long looking at the opening. And I thought they were going to explain it as her not knowing if she would come back and like, because she had her body broken and she's
Yeah, but
probably blind.
It's been a year and a half though. So
Yeah.
the bones are healed.
But like, was she paralyzed?
Atrophied. Was she?
I don't know. We don't know. And she didn't know either. So I was like wondering if she was like
I
scared
also-
to go back
I
and
also
know
wonder
what
if
body
she
she
doesn't
would go
know
back.
what's a trap and what's not.
Right.
Right.
I was waiting for it to be like, she doesn't know if it's a trap or she doesn't know what kind of body she'd be going back into.
Great point. So
That's what I said
Mike,
to Sushan.
Mike
This-
did give
Oh yeah,
Holly
she
all
has
the
Dimension Door.
exposition. Yeah.
She has Dimension Door. Yeah, my sister and I clocked that. Was like, ooh, it's Holly the heroic. She's a cleric and she has Dimension Door. And my sister goes, I don't know if I like that she has Dimension Door. It's like, this could be good or bad.
There was one thing that bothered me in this episode. I'm trying to remember what it was. It has to do with Holly Wheeler. Frick. I shouldn't have started talking before I remembered.
She's 30.
There was something that bothered me about this episode. Oh! There is a hellgate under your town, your entire town, that the army has had to come in to create a metal band-aid for.
Yeah.
And Holly Wheeler is like, hey, I'm scared of monsters. And then
Will's like,
Will's like,
Mike.
monsters. Mike was, who was it? Was it?
Mike.
Mike was like, monsters don't exist. And I remember turning to Sushan, I'm like, what? Like this whole, what? You're pretending monsters don't exist in Stranger Things after your town just opened up a hellmouth? What?
Well,
So, I mean, even if we haven't seen, even if the regular folks, the normies, haven't seen any monsters, any demogorgons, telling someone who's in your inner circle or family, listen, there's monsters. Like, maybe this is important. Maybe this is something we should discuss, because our first experience with this was when we were your age or even younger. Maybe it's something to tell you or confide in you in. And like, if they just do the stupid movie parent thing of like, oh, there's nothing in your closet. There's definitely something in your closet, kid. You know, that sort of bothered me. I remember being like, wait, oh, does the town not know that there's monsters? Are
No,
we
they don't.
pretending? Oh, I guess not. Okay.
Well, it wasn't like a. We learned that it wasn't like an invasion. It was a earthquake. And
they called it like an
gas,
earthquake.
And it wasn't.
And
There wasn't like
they don't know why
hordes of
the
Demogorgons
snow happened.
flying out and shit.
Yeah.
Like they just didn't.
But like, if it just felt very strange for me to pretend like no monsters don't exist. What? You've been
Gaslighting.
fighting them.
I was gonna say
Gaslighting.
I bought it in the moment
Years.
just because it was like 80s style gaslighting of
Yeah.
like, you're fine, I'll protect you. Don't.
Yeah, no, definitely thought it was
Yeah,
like
that-
older
that was
brother.
one thing that stuck
Like
with
no, this one happened to my sister. I'm gonna tell because the story is that it was an earthquake, and that the military is there because there was some kind of like snowfall that happened after, and they don't know what they breathed in, and that's why they're all quarantined.
Speaking of,
Can we talk
everybody's
about
just
that
shit-
expo dump? That was awesome.
Oh,
I am
Rockin'
not-
Robin is amazing.
Rockin' Robin's dope, and I thought introducing that the kind of the context of the show time period that we're in now with the season premiere was expertly crafted with her radio show, just explaining everything that's happened. I really liked how that went down.
Yeah, that
and
was
there's-
really good.
I was thinking about Black
Mirror.
phone.
Black Phone 2, and how there's that sequence in the church where they're having all this exposition. There's that classic scene where you've got, I don't know, 7 people all info
Wait,
dumping over
you're
each
the
other.
Finn who killed the serial killer?
Yes, that sort of thing. We're doing that again in, I don't know, maybe episode 4 of this one when they're in the barn together and they're all trying to figure out what to do, and it just feels so much more naturalistic, and I was
Yeah.
having trouble pinning down if it's dialogue, if it's just how the actors are acting, but I immediately thought of Black Phone 2 and be like, this should have been like that.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, that should have been like this. That should have been like
agreed.
Stranger Things.
Off topic. Did
Yes.
you see the
Do you like
clip?
cheeseburgers?
Did you see the clip of Erica? Her in season 4, how she wins for the Hellfire
Yeah.
Club.
Crit hit on Vecna. Yeah.
That's exactly what she does to that little girl. She sneaks up behind with the
With the syringe?
with the syringe. Like
That's what Lady Applejack does. That's her D&D character.
yes, yeah. So like they see that in an earlier season of her saying, "Doesn't matter what you throw at me because I'm going to
She
do this."
thinks
and
she
do
has
this, and I've got
poisonous
a
darts.
poison dart, and whatever.
She has her her dagger has poison on the tip. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I did not clock that either.
Lady Applejack.
Who would have clocked that other than fucking chronically online people on TikTok?
Before we move on, before we leave,
Watch it.
there is something people were I was watching David Pargin, who is David Wong, or Jason Pargin, who is David Wong, who is a writer who did John Dies at the End. This book is full of spiders.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't open it. A whole series of really excellently titled books. And he does just videos, TikToks, what have you, shorts. And he has been saying how there are people online who are very nervous about the finale of this show, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And the fact that in the very beginning of season 1, episode 1, they are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, which we watch cinematically on screen. And then we cut to them telling the story of doing this D&D campaign.
Yep.
Do we think...
No.
Okay. No.
What?
Let me finish the question. Do we think that this entire series of Stranger Things is a D&D campaign that at the end they are going to reveal is that's exactly what's happening?
I think
They won't. Was it
They
Dallas?
couldn't
I
possibly.
think soft brain people think that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna straight up say you're stupid.
Smooth brained?
Soft.
Okay. Soft and smooth.
Soft, smooth, fucking puddles between your ears. That is absolutely idiotic.
There were so many theories that that's how The Walking Dead was going to end. It was like Rick
and
Grimes
that's
waking
fucking
up
stupid too.
from his coma
Now,
in season
what
1.
I
Oh, yeah.
what I do
forgot about
think
coma.
will probably happen
Yeah.
is that is how the show will end. How that campaign went with Mike actually rolling a 7 and not winning, and Will lying that he did. That is going to play somehow, because that's how it ended with he wanted to protect Mike and not have Mike's character die.
Yeah.
He rolled less than a 10.
Yeah. So Mike,
So that
Mike's character should have died in that
that's
session.
going to be an allusion to something that happens, whether a choice that's made or Mike dies or whatnot. How that ends is going to be that. But it's all a dream. Fuck off.
Not a dream.
Your media
A D&D campaign.
Your media literacy is shot if you think that that's how they're going to
Let's not
reverse
pretend
engineer.
it hasn't been done.
Where?
Dallas.
That was one season.
Yeah. And we've all learned from it.
And it was a secondary mistake that they did because, somebody got fired or left or whatnot, and they just
really?
nah.
Oh, really?
It's all a dream. Gotcha.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. Maybe they'll turn back time. Maybe they'll do a bunch of other things, but it's not all
D&D
fake.
campaign.
No,
because it is
because we're
strangely
faking
like a D&D campaign.
Thematically, absolutely.
Yeah.
But come on, hey, this is how we will age. These are the dynamics we'll have with each other. This is the feelings we'll have towards this.
Very
Fuck off.
specific.
No.
It's a very good campaign. These kids are brilliant.
Very well written.
No.
Okay.
Those
to check in.
Those 10-year-olds having this specific unless they're all this age and are all having the same shared schizophrenic delusion.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, sure. I'll buy that. I'll buy that over we cut to black and they're all still 10, 11 years old playing dice in the basement.
That's what some people were positive.
They're all wrong.
Okay.
They're all absolutely wrong.
I'm glad I asked.
Mark this. That pisses me off.
Mark it.
That pisses me off. You're all wrong.
All right. Oh,
Saying
that's
elsewhere.
my husband, says Sam.
Saying elsewhere. Oh, you're right. Pink Apocalypse.
Glassware?
Yeah. The snow globe. It was all like the dreams of a kid that was dying, and the snow globe had a hospital in it.
I never watched St. Elsewhere.
Yeah, those are both terrible examples.
Yeah.
That wasn't Lost. Lost had a great ending.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait.
What exactly about it sucked?
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, so you need a ringer. You need a ringer to have your arguments.
Bam!
All right. No, I see. I see how it is.
Yeah. I think Sam says, I think there will be time travel to prevent a lot of this from happening. Have we seen any instances of time travel in this show at all?
They do mention at some point that time in the Upside Down
Holly mentions it.
moves differently, but not in any kind of like functional
Backwards.
way.
When Max is talking about how she went back to Vecna's memories and is looking at the flyer for the play, she's like, "Oh, time travel," and like she talks about Wrinkle in Time. So that was at least one most prevalent reference.
Pink has never seen an episode of Lost. I want you to watch Lost.
I need to watch.
think
I
you're
also
fine
have
without
never
it.
seen an episode of Lost.
It is.
I was disappointed by the wrap up, but I don't think it was as bad as people think I'd say it was.
I was disappointed by season 3.
Yeah.
The season where the network was like, we need to make this last longer, so they had a whole other set of survivors on the other side of an island for half the season.
Yeah. We're
Just
like,
at pad time.
who are these guys?
No one cared.
Yeah.
But other than that, 6 seasons of gold.
I will say, to wrap this up, to put a bow on it, of Stranger Things season 5 part 1, I have been kind of wrestling with the idea of going back and rewatching all of Stranger Things. So I think that this is a show I'm definitely going to revisit in the future. It's such a blast. It's so fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, just seriously enough. And I really enjoy top to bottom this whole series.
Yeah.
I probably will never revisit it.
No.
Just because of time and
Yeah.
life.
When would I do that?
Yeah,
Good question.
I have revisited episodes.
Yeah.
I've watched the
yeah?
I've watched the finale of most of the seasons at least more than once.
Yeah.
Just like, but I will never watch the whole thing again.
No, I definitely will, I think.
There's so much out there. I've never watched anything again at this point.
Oh, no.
Not since like 2005.
Gilmore Girls. I rewatch Gilmore Girls
I've watched no,
every so often.
you haven't. Because you've never fucking finished it. You've never rewatched
I've never
Gilmore Girls.
finished
You
Gilmore Girls.
never what's
on
the
purpose.
Yeah.
We've
did you
gone
just not
over
watch?
this.
Do you not
It's
watch
the
season
dumbest-
7?
It's dumber than the people think this is all a campaign.
So the reason I've never finished Gilmore Girls
I don't want it
is
to end.
because I don't want it to end.
Okay.
It's fake. It's wonderful, but it's
Being
fake.
very mean to me.
I am. I need a nap.
You're being so Hopper right now.
I need a
Being
nap.
so Capricorn.
I'm just
I love
Steving
it.
over here, and you're being all Hopper.
Oh yeah, actually, Sam's right. There's a lot of Back to the Future and Wrinkle in Time references.
Oh snaps!
Yep.
There is.
Good point.
They
New
also
Girl, you
wait. I
rewatched New
loved.
Girl.
No,
Your wife says you did. I
She's
believe
rewatched
her.
it.
Believe women, Noel.
Back to the Future. Back to the Future is referenced. So obviously, Robin references it in this season, but I thought it was really funny because the first time her and Steve see that movie is at the Starcourt Mall when they're both stoned out of their minds from getting drugged by the Russians, and they're saved by Dustin and Erica. And then they go to the movies, and then they sneak out and they're getting water, and they're like, so did that guy want to bang his mom? Or they're like, that mom, she wanted to bang his kid. And they're like, what? That guy was her kid. And yeah. So I thought that was a really funny callback to Back to the Future when she's like talking about it with all these references. And I'm like, you saw that first when you were stoned out of your mind.
Still a classic.
Yeah.
All right, guys, 2 hours. We've been at this for a while.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us and talking Stranger Things with us. I can't express to you how much we enjoy you being in the chat. So thank you for being here with us live and chatting with us. It really adds everything because these guys suck. You guys are great.
Yeah, I do.
You can check out Alice in Inside the Morgue.
Yep. Yeah.
Go check that out.
Check out your local morgue. I'm in there.
Noel, your name is Noel.
That's me.
You have an Instagram called
Physical Media Space. That's physical_media_space.
Yeah.
Or you can find me at Noel the Writer / Physical Space, a blog that celebrates physical media and boutique releases.
Pink, since you're still here, I'm being serious. If you blind buy any of those John Woo movies, if you don't like them, I'll buy them off.
Yeah, there's the killer.
Oh,
Just put it
physical.
up
Oh,
today.
there we go. Physical Media Space. Yeah. Hard boiled. Rad.
Oh yeah,
The Mask.
I have
Shin
both.
Godzilla.
Actually, if you click on the Rad one, go down one row. Rad there. That's actually the Vinegar Syndrome. That's the Mondo Blu-ray Steelbook release, and then the Vinegar Syndrome. If you scroll through, VHS release that's got an LED light in the back of it. It's very stupid.
Oh, that's fun.
It's very
Go give him a follow
stupid.
on physical_media_space
Hell
on
yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, he did it. Click follow. All right, thanks guys so much for hanging out with us. We love you, and we'll talk at you.
Next week, missions probable.
Bro, are we? Finally, we're wrapping it up.
What's today? The 4th?
I don't know.
The third.
I feel like it's tomorrow already.
Shit, I have my work Christmas party next week.
Oh, next week?
Yeah.
Have them all come here.
Okay.
Are you free the 17th?
No,
Are you
I'll
work?
work a night shift that week.
Oh, this is your last time with us.
Ever.
Shit, I forgot that I
Yeah.
party the time.
Well, we'll
That's all right.
figure
I
it
might be
out.
able to leave the party early. It's fine. The party starts at 6. I probably won't be there to leave.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
All
We'll
right.
talk
Talk
at you later.
Doo-doo-doo. Bye.